Sauce. Squirt, squirt. Sauce. Wake up, grab your phone. Good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles. Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce. They're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce. 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
This is Lindsay, and I'm on The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa. Don't forget to hit that like button.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'm from New Zealand, and I'm on The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hey, I'm Stacy from Edmonton, and I'm on The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Nice to get some local characters in the mix with the saucers that are contributing. Mm-hmm. We're hearing a lot from around the world. Let's get some more Edmonton peeps. You listening from Beaumont? You watching from Spruce Grove? Let us know about it.
Yeah, give us a shout out. Speakpipe.com/Ryder and Lisa. That's always available for you to leave a speak pipe. Thank you, everyone who has done so. And welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. Not only is it Feisty Friday, but it's Feisty Friday the 13th. Ooh. Reese, show everyone your beautiful haircut today. You said that you look like a thumb. I disagree. I think you look great.
What do you mean a thumb,
Yeah,
by
what does
the way?
thumb mean?
I don't know. Like, it just looked a little flat. And then I just hear everybody call Brady Tkachuk a thumb. So I just feel like it's like becoming a new normal thing to call people.
So would you have like a small nail that's painted brown on top of a thumb? I don't know. I don't understand it. Like, that looks more thummy to me for sure. Mm-hmm. How about you?
I think I just look burnt. I'm on day 3 of my chemical peel, and I feel crispy.
Do you ever get the sense that maybe it's not great for you if it's called a chemical peel?
People have been doing it for decades. Don't you remember that one episode of Sex and the City when Samantha shows up? I think it's a funeral, and she's got a veil over her face, and then she reveals how red it is. She's like, sorry, I just came from a chemical peel. It's a thing.
I don't know if doing it for decades means that it's good for you.
It's just they haven't shut it down.
People heated their homes with coal for a very long time. It doesn't mean it was good for them, is all I'm saying. Like, doing it for a long time.
It's not the end of the world. It's for people with, like, troubled skin, you know? It regenerates. You get some new cells in there.
Well, as somebody who has spent a lot of time around marketing, I just think they should do a better job with the name, is all. Like, why don't they call it the Face Rejuvenator?
Yeah. I mean, that is what it does.
The blush maker.
The blush maker.
Yeah, it's called Death Face Weapon.
It stinks. That's the worst part. After they put it on, your face smells like burning rubber because it's like burning off a layer of your skin.
This doesn't sound like a good idea.
Well, we'll see. Give it a week. I'm going to be glowing, and you're going to be like, what's different about you?
Oh, yeah, right.
It's true.
Okay.
I shouldn't have said anything.
We still smoke, Lisa says. People have been doing that for decades.
Lisa says.
Centuries, even.
Lance said that. Lance also said that his wife's parents are in town.
Uh-huh.
So he said, wish me luck this weekend. Oh, my parents. He said, Lance's parents are in town. So we're going out for dinner with my parents and the wife's parents together. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
I would be selective with what you order.
Why?
Even if you're paying. That's my tip.
Can we get some context as to why?
Because the father-in-law will think he's paying, even if you get it at the end, and he's going to judge you if you get the, like, $42 ribeye.
Side of gravy.
You don't.
An extra drink.
Ugh.
Don't do that.
No.
You got to be cautious.
Go on a budget. Let them order whatever they want because they think they're going to be paying. You know what I mean? The moms and the dads. They're going to think that this is on us. I'll get whatever I want from the menu. It's a special night. But you're paying. You still got to go with just like the burger. Something.
Go simple.
$26 or less. That's the rule. You want to impress these people? Mm-hmm. Get it done.
We got Kevin in the chat who is tuning in from Australia. Welcome.
Welcome is right. What time is it there?
I don't know.
My guess is about 8 p.m.
I rarely get to watch you guys live. My maps say you're 15,000 kilometers away.
Wow. I bet he's checking out the show because the Kyle and Jackie O show in Australia
Is no more.
is apparently donezo.
Yeah.
What else is everybody over there going to do?
Check out the sauce. Spread the word for us, please.
Uh-huh. Lisa looks like a young Jackie O.
Yeah.
I look like a young Kyle, kind of. What? Is he more handsome than me? What is this?
No, I think you're more handsome. No offense to Kyle.
Oh, well, thank you.
I bet no one watching this or listening knows who we're talking about. Although, when I went to LA, they were on a massive billboard there.
Yeah.
Which was really cool to see radio hosts getting that much love.
Mm-hmm. They're like, I would say there's Howard Stern. I would say Kyle and Jackie O are like just second place.
Do you want to know how much money they make? They signed a 10-year, $100 million deal with Kiss.
That's what we were making too.
Yeah, and then we were like,
you know what? Let's do something we're more passionate about. We heard this Reese guy's pretty awesome. Let's go work at Oilersnation.
So we made the switch.
And here we are. And now Reese is getting paid more than us.
Yep. Get some good haircuts.
He deserves it. Yeah, he's going to like the barber.
Piss Jugs in the chat saying, what's wrong with Jari and why was McDavid so pissy? And no one stood up for him. Should we get into the game last night?
Sure. Wasn't good. Wasn't good at all.
Wasn't good.
I had it PVR'd. I had curling last night. Before the curling game, I see Jamie Benn score a goal. I'm like, oh, shit. Well, we'll come back.
Always.
Go and curl. Come back out, look up at the TV again. Jamie Benn scores his second goal. So I had watched about 25 seconds of the game, and I saw both Jamie Benn goals. And I was like, I can fast forward through the PVR when I get home, I guess. So I didn't watch a good chunk of it. I did see McDavid getting at it, though, coming to the defense of his boy, Leon Draisaitl, who that little piece of shit wired a puck at dry for no reason. I can see why McDavid was pissy. So to answer Jug's question, why was he so mad? That's why. Don't shoot pucks at his best friend.
Don't you dare.
Never. No, never, never.
Saucy Miss Mackey said that was a painful watch. Yeah. Even this morning in the chat before the show even started, Amber was like, do we really have to talk about it?
We don't really.
We don't.
We got lots coming up on the show that isn't about it.
Yep.
I will say that this road trip is an extreme one with the fact that we had Vegas, who we know is a very good team, a cup contender. We had Colorado. We had Dallas.
And then we got the Blues tonight.
But like those three games, the fact that we won 2 out of 3,
we're happy.
Let's just be happy with that. The road trip is going as planned.
Yeah, and we have to win tonight. We want to.
Then we go 3-1 on this road trip. All of us would have taken that before. And yeah, we got blown up by Dallas. Who cares? See what we do to you in playoffs, Dallas?
Oh, Here we go.
We were trying to get one of Reese's.
Reese!
Wrong picture there, Reese.
That was epic.
Now that's a thumb.
No, yeah, no kidding.
We were trying to get one of Reese's buddies on the show yesterday whose just name was Dallas, and we were going to be mean to him in preparation of the game.
No, I didn't want to be mean to him. I thought we were just going to ask him a bunch of questions about the Stars, and then at the end we would be like, well, good luck with your team, and then he'd randomly be like, wait, what? I'm an Oilers fan.
Yeah.
Like, I thought we were just going to mess with the guy.
No. I was planning to surprise y'all by being really mean to somebody named Dallas.
So
I think
just get him on the show, and then
would have been good luck.
we
Yeah.
all would just flip him the bird and then hang up on him. Okay, we're doing that next time.
Yeah, being mean to Dallas. That's our new thing. We'll find if you have a Dallas you'd like to nominate, just DM us their name and their phone number, and we'll hit them up and be mean to them.
That's such a funny idea. I love it.
Sorry, Reese, can you get that stat back on? Because
sorry, Reese.
PJ also wanted to know what's up with Jari. And the question is, I don't know. He's not good at his job right now. Like, I looked, and of the 60 qualified goalies for goals against average and save percentage since he became an Oiler, who have played like at least 10 games or whatever it is, he's like 58th in save percentage and 60th in goals against. So this isn't just Oilers fans being hard on their goalie. This is the two most important stats as a goalie. and you are the worst in the league at it.
You got to think that's hard, though.
Especially,
to have to go and face your teammates in the locker room after. I never want to be in those shoes.
No, and like he kind of flew under the radar in this town. He's from around here and played with the Oil Kings, so he was known. And the Oil Kings won the Memorial Cup with him as the goalie. So he had like a lore of legend, but not that well known. I just feel bad that like he's going to be walking around the streets now and the vibe is going to be different unless he can get it together. Because you got to put some of the weight on the fact that the Oilers have won as many games as they've lost on the goalies this year. Mm-hmm. It's a big part of it. I know the defense hasn't been tip-top a lot of those games either, but yeah, he's actually playing so bad. So,
well, we'll see what happens tonight, Friday the 13th.
Ingram looked peppy on the bench. Like I think he's ready to go. He'll be playing tonight, thankfully. And
I do also think that Jari kind of got fed to the wolves here.
Yeah.
Like he obviously is not a very confident guy right now. And like that was the best team in the NHL.
Yeah.
Like they're like 12-0-1 in their last 13 games or something like that. Like
yeah, the fact that anybody could catch Colorado is insane.
Yeah.
And it looks like they have a really good chance to catch Colorado.
they're like the hottest team in the NHL. So
Yeah.
when you go and you toss in a goalie that's been playing so bad lately and probably has the lowest confidence he's had in his whole time as an Oiler.
Hang him up to dry immediately,
And then
first shift.
You've also got, they put themselves in a situation where like you can't put Ingram in the net no matter what, pretty much, because he had to play today.
Right.
And like he just got domed,
Yeah.
bleeding from his forehead the game before. Like you couldn't toss him in, and Jari has to just sit through 7 goals. Like I think it was a tough night for him, but I don't think he was set up for success.
Yeah, and even like some of their goals were pretty filthy. Like that Duchesne goal.
Yeah,
man,
that was gross.
He showed that he has been an elite player in this league for a long time, and he's on like the swan song of his career. You know, the last few years or whatever, but he's still got that skill in him. That was a dangle.
So there was a portion of the game I was not watching, and I got a text from my buddy, and it just said, hot. And I went, which Connor did something? I knew it. I literally clocked it, you guys. I was like, was it Murphy or McDavid? He said, McDavid's fighting. I went, what? Incredible.
Yeah, it won the fight. I mean, they didn't drop the gloves. It wasn't a legit fight.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he looked tough and mean and angry. If Connor McDavid can go into this final push of getting us in a good playoff spot with a black guy, I'll be very excited.
Awesome.
I just think it kind of matches the vibe of what he has to do to drag this team with him. And yeah, you got to get a black eye once in a while, I guess.
Tonight's game it'll be interesting. If you bought tickets to the event that we are hosting tonight at the Dog Patch, it is sold out, but we're doing a viewing party, and it's all in support of Kaleo Collective, which helps single mothers. So pretty excited to be a part of that tonight. Reese, you wanted to talk about the Leafs, surprisingly. You have the floor. What would you like to say?
Just basically like, it was obviously tough watching that game last night.
Yeah.
But it could always be worse. Like,
Yeah.
that Leafs team is in such trouble. Like, they just lost Austin Matthews, and like you watch that hit, he gets leveled. Like his knee gets kneed pretty damn bad.
And he got injured by that loser that injured one of our Team Canada players, right? What's his name? Goober or something? What's his last name?
I mean, everything you said there was awesome. Yeah, Radko Gudas, who took out Crosby
That's right.
in the Olympics.
But like,
Screw that guy.
yeah. And then he's got none of his teammates that come and support him. Like, he's laying on the ground and nobody goes after Gudas. Tough look. But
Then did you see the post game? They're
Yeah, and then
all
they're
like apologizing that they didn't do anything.
Like-
Like all of you?
and like, I couldn't believe watching that. And then you look at the Oilers game, probably right around the same time, and Connor McDavid is literally dropping the gloves with some other guy in a 5-1, 5-2 game. Like,
Right.
You've just got two polar opposite ends of the spectrum of like, okay, we've got somewhat of a culture here that's been built, and we're ramping it up just in time for
Yeah.
the playoffs when these guys are like those guys were clearly pissed off last night. You never see McDavid and Draisaitl in the penalty box together.
I kind of loved it. I'm like, new profile pic.
Yeah, I kind of want to get my mom to paint it. My mom paints like pictures.
She
for
loves
me,
to paint.
and so I got her to paint like when Matthew Tkachuk was turtling and Cassian was feeding him shots.
It's hung up here at Oilersnation HQ.
The next one might be those two in the penalty box together, because that was a tough loss. Like Amber said, it was worth it kind of to see them fight, or McDavid fight.
I liked the grit in the game. Yeah, we lost, but
Well, and you want to see just like these guys get pissed off,
Yeah.
especially when like they're going through these struggles. Like these last couple of games have been awesome, but that game last night, it was like, holy, how fast can we get this thing over with?
yeah, true.
Yeah.
But just seeing those guys be like upset and frustrated about it, like
Piss and vinegar, baby.
yeah, you want that going into a 7-game series sort of thing. Like if
Yeah.
we end up seeing Dallas in the playoffs again, like I want them to hate that team.
What was with the dude who was pointing out? I just saw a quick clip of it.
What?
Was it the guy that McDavid fought that came over and was like pointing his stick at
I think
different
it was.
Oilers players?
Oh,
That was insane.
Did you see it? He
I-
was
I
like doing
did.
it like F you, F you, F
was
you. I
just
don't know what
saying-
he was saying.
screw you. I have no idea.
I loved that McDavid and Connor Ingram were just laughing at him. Like, what is this little rat doing? You're right about Toronto being in tough times. Like, I think it was Jeff O'Neill talking about the Leafs, because that's all that they do there. And he said that it's a team full of people that want to score, not win. And I thought that was a really good, just a really good way to sum up their entire team. They want to win. They want to be fancy, wear nice clothes, be the stars of the city, but they don't want to do what McDavid does night in and night out to actually drive a winning team.
Well, and like everybody, like the sky is falling in Toronto. Like it is not like they literally they were up 2-0 over the Panthers last year and lost that series.
Yeah.
And now they're not making the playoffs.
free fall.
Yeah, like it's just been such a chaotic last full season for the Leafs. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm really surprised too. Like the whole season I've been like, oh, they'll figure it out. They'll sneak in.
Interesting. Mike said, or as Merrick says, they're a club, but not a team. Yeah. How is the chemistry there and the culture in the locker room?
Craziest part, I just looked, with all that said, us talking about
This is
McDavid driving this team to where we are. And we're only 3 points ahead of them in the standings.
It is a crazy concept because you look at that team and all the headlines in Toronto are just sky is falling. And then here, obviously nobody's super impressed with the season, but they could still finish first in the Pacific.
Yeah, a really good chance to. We're only 3 points back of Anaheim.
And Austin Matthews, it hasn't been confirmed the injury, but we're thinking a serious knee injury.
Well, and even if it's not, I think you just give him a break. There's no need to rush him back. They're not
Frickin' Goober.
They're out of the playoff race. Yeah, Radko Goober. Can you imagine if that was your legacy in the NHL?
That you're just a turd that hurt all these
elite
stars.
players. You're making hockey's ratings go down drastically. One play at a time, Radko.
Sounds like someone's insecure.
He's a big beast of a man, too. I could see why Willie Nylander didn't drop the gloves and go fight Radko Gudas. You'd just get absolutely destroyed. Even his name, Radko Gudas, that's the toughest sounding name I've ever heard.
I read a tweet yesterday and I told Waz to do a series on it because I love it. Some hockey players' names, you read it and you're you can't do any other career. You were built to be a hockey player just based off of what your name is. Austin Matthews, it's strong. Connor McDavid is strong.
Radko Gudas.
Reese Revel. Is that how you pronounce your last name?
Yeah, and you want to hear something sad?
Yes.
Is that my mom and dad picked out this name thinking of oh, won't it be sweet when they're announcing this name at games and stuff?
My heart.
And there you were in Junior B.
Exactly.
They were announcing it, but nobody was watching.
Here's that little rat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is he doing?
And we
here?
can't hear anything. Hey, he's not mic'd up.
I love McDavid and Ingram laughing
Okay, wait.
him off.
Can you start it again? Because I was watching him. Now I want to watch McDavid.
And then Podkolzin comes over and just says, "I will turn you inside out." Get
Incredible. Oh, okay.
it? Who
Okay.
is this guy?
So Sean Pangs has the contact of the trainer who trained Podkolzin.
okay.
And he gave me his contact and we can get him on the show. And he said he'll talk about anything. Like
Sweet.
Podkolzin gave him the green light that
Oh.
he can jump on with us and talk about anything.
Cool.
So that would be kind of a fun interview.
Yeah.
Just pick his brain a little bit.
Some other hockey names that were just meant to be hockey names.
Yes.
Let's get into that a little bit.
Sure.
And we are joined by our first guest of the day, a fan favorite around here, no doubt, with charm and sex appeal like nobody's ever seen in this building.
You got that right. So be prepared for it.
Welcome to the studio, Menzies.
Good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
What are some names that come to mind immediately when
That just sound like
they were meant to play in the NHL?
Zarly Zalatsky.
great answer.
I think he's from Edmonton area.
Is he?
I think so.
Oh.
He's a local boy.
I think he's from the area. Someone can some fact check that.
Do you remember Jet Wu?
Jet Wu, he got traded at the deadline.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got moved.
I didn't know he was still playing. Is he in the?
Woo!
Is he in the show?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
no.
Couple games a year or something.
Yeah.
I think my number one answer would be Mark Messier. Like, come on. Imagine that kid in school. Like, he can't do anything else. You are meant to be an NHL player.
Miroslav Shatan.
Yeah.
Strong name.
Strong.
Especially it looks like you're just Satan.
Satan.
On the back of your jersey.
Yeah, Satan, 81. I called games of his kid for Czechia, Czech Republic, at the World Junior A Challenge.
No kidding.
2 years ago. Yeah, his kid, I think, was drafted in the 3rd or 4th round. I'm trying to remember by who. But, yeah, Satan's child is on the rise. So be on the watch, parents.
That's great.
Be on the watch. I think Czechs tend to have great names. You know, like
Yammer Yager.
yeah, Yager, Marty Straka, you know, Zygmunt Palffy,
Oh, great name.
and great mullet too. Palffy also had a great set of locks. I mean, we could just sit around and name names. I mean, there's great names from like 100 years ago. If
Okay.
you want to go like Odie Cleghorn and his brother Sprague. Sprague.
I can't tell if you're making these up. Are those
Sprague.
real people?
Oh yeah, Sprague was a bad man. That guy, I think Art Ross, like the guy, not the award, who was the coach of the Bruins, I think basically asked for him to be banned for life. He's like, this guy is basically a criminal on the ice. Please stop this guy.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Can you say their names again?
Yeah, Sprague Cleghorn and Odie Cleghorn.
Wow.
SPRAGUECLEG.
There he is.
HORN. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And Sprague was he was a great Montreal Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Born in Quebec.
Yeah.
Played 17 seasons between 1911 and 1929. This is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, you go back like 100 years ago stuff, like it all seems like fiction. Like the stuff that they used to do, the names, what
they
happened.
wore.
Yeah, like Eddie Shore stories are just nuts. So lots of fun names at the very least.
There's apparently somebody in the Detroit organization whose name is Red Savage.
Red
What?
Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred's dad. I wonder what he's been up to all these years, but nevertheless.
We've got Nito Niederreiter
Ooh, Bart.
suggested.
Yeah. El
Norm
Nino.
suggested Bart Crashley.
I've never heard of Bart Crashley.
Bart Crashley. There you go.
Old time hockey.
Yeah.
Reuter McGrody, strong name.
Yeah. Well, he asked out of the Jets. That kid. They don't like him. in
Bart
Winnipeg.
Crashley, a Canadian defenseman, played for Detroit, LA, Kansas City. He's 79 years young.
Yeah.
He looks great.
The Cook boys who were playing for the Rangers, I think in the 30s, there was Bun Cook.
No.
Yeah, Bun Cook. Yeah.
Oh,
Bill, Bunn, and I think there was one other Cook, and they were good players.
Really?
Yeah. They were like
Where did you
How do you know
learn
all
this
this?
information? Like an
Just-
old book?
just a lonely childhood.
Huh?
That's all. You just you pick up these the Scholastic book fairs.
Yep.
Right. So you get into I think Paul Romanek used to write like the Hockey Superstars books that would come out each year. And he used to call games in the league. We haven't heard him for a few years, but started reading those at a very, very young age. And then just whatever like hockey trivia books and stuff like that. Next thing you know, you just keep reading and reading. And I was given, I think for my 7th or 8th birthday, the Hockey Night in Canada trivia board game. But no one would play it with me because it was like difficult. It's like name 6 out of the 8 Pittsburgh Penguins to have scored 50 goals in a season before 2005, 2006.
So you just studied it by
So
yourself.
I would just read the cards and be like, oh, Rick Keogh, don't forget. He had a 50-goal season.
It must help that you got a great memory, too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at that age, because you're not being forced to do it, it's not like studying something where it's like, pulling teeth.
Yeah, where your
Like,
dad's yelling at you at the kitchen table about math equations.
Yeah. It's the exact opposite. So, yeah, and it's funny how you remember things if they kind of get seared into your mind at that age. Like I can remember, I can do the Cup winners in order till
No, you can't.
about the 50s.
Like
At least. And the thing that'll stumble me will be the recent ones because they're not like locked
right.
in.
But like do 90 to 2000.
From 90?
Yeah.
Okay. Oilers 90, Penguins, Habs 93, Rangers 94, Devils 95, Colorado 96, Detroit, Dallas, Jersey in 2000, Colorado 01, Detroit 02, Jersey 03, Tampa 04, Carolina 06, Anaheim 07, Detroit 08, Pittsburgh 09, 2010. Why can't I think of 2010?
Brett's in the chat. He might be able to help you.
2010. No. I'll 11's Boston, 10 is Chicago,
There you go.
12 is the Kings, 13 Chicago, 14's the Kings, 15 Chicago, 16's Pittsburgh, 17's Pittsburgh. These recent ones will be the ones to stop me. 18 is Washington. 19 was because you got Tampa Bay in 21 and 22.
COVID era.
Do you want a hint?
No, I know it. I just
It's a pretty obvious hint.
yeah.
What?
Yeah. Because then it's Vegas, Florida. See, it'll be the recent ones that stumble me because they're not in the long term memory.
That was incredible,
So-
though.
That was really cool.
But yeah, I could go back confidently. I think till 55.
What?
shit.
I think.
That's wild.
Yeah, which we don't need to do.
No, but still, you've impressed us. That's crazy. You brought up the Scholastic Book Fair. What a throwback and what a time to be alive. Like, I don't know if we knew how good we had it. When you got to walk in and pick a book and everything was fresh, like that smell, that fresh book smell. They had cool pencils you could choose from. The good old days.
Yeah.
And you'd have the
Posters.
different
Posters.
grades in there looking at the same time. So you'd pretend that you were a big reader because the older chicks were in there
Yeah.
looking, and you're like, pretending you're reading a book that's like way too intense for you.
Oh, Pride and Prejudice. I do quite enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite good. Well, Wuthering Heights, yes. They call me Heathcliff in these parts.
Speaking of, have you seen Wuthering Heights? The newer.
No, I read it a long
did?
time ago, but yeah, I found it interesting that Heathcliff was white.
Yeah.
Which, there's so much made about making modern movie, okay, this character we're going to change the ethnicity, whatever. But no, they changed it to white.
And that's Jacob Elordi's character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I think at that time it was like the age of Wuthering Heights. They could have called it One Shade of Gray, but nevertheless, They're not all gonna hit, but the book fairs. What I liked about the book fairs, the posters too.
The poster section.
Yeah, you get some posters going.
Roll it up.
For those non-readers,
Yeah, exactly.
still got sent to school
like
with
pictures.
$8.
Yeah, like you get some of those too. So there was a little bit of something. Please, I want pictures. So yeah, try not to get canceled here in this experience. But
like
yeah, posters.
kids these days don't put posters up in their rooms. We had it good. We were destroying our bedroom walls with tape.
Yeah.
We had everything. We were ripping things out of magazines. We were making Got Milk ad collages.
Yeah, I had a buddy who made like sports collages that
Mm-hmm.
were incredible, and you'd go and look at them, and they had like a wave of themes. It would be like
Colors.
players who were born in St. Louis of different sports, and then it would like merge into guys that played 2 sports up until college, and like he had 1,000 pictures on his wall.
Yeah.
And the thumbtack game must have been wild. Or I guess he was using that.
The sticky stuff.
Yeah, the sticky tack is
Sticky tack.
It's nasty.
You don't even
Nasty
see
stuff.
that anymore, hey?
I got sticky tack because I do have a lot of like posters and things up.
Oh, you're still living. You're still
Still
living
living,
that
no.
scholastic life.
I live exclusively in the past.
Do you have beaded walkways into your closet? And
No, but I do have a nice big tapestry in the basement because it's all like
at this.
the walls of my place, sir. Yeah, here are the old Paul Romanek books.
These are the Scholastic.
And these are
posters.
good. Like when you're just
those
those are books.
Those are the books.
These are the
yeah.
books. Okay.
when you're just getting into the game, this is good because it'll give a couple pages on the current great players, and then I think the books were by Eric Zwig. I don't know how you'd pronounce the last name. Zweig.
Zwag.
Yeah.
Good effort.
I did a lot of reading. I wasn't a poster kid. I was a book kid.
You just said you were pretending to choose books.
How do the Hardy Boys get out of this one?
Yeah.
I mean, we got to find out.
Man, I was really big. Scholastic Book Fair. I don't know if anyone else read the series, but it was the Bailey School Kids. Do you ever read those books where it was the students
No.
that each of the books would be called something like Vampires Don't Drive School Buses. Oh, no, sorry. Gargoyles don't drive school buses, and they all suspected their bus driver was a gargoyle. Or like vampires don't teach math class, and they all suspected that their teacher was. Those books were so good. Bailey School Kids. If you have young kids and they refuse to read, get them in on those ones.
I was talking to my buddy who is a teacher and said, like, for ages, this was a few years back, so I said, like, for a 10 to 12-year-old, what do you think the best tip is to kind of prepare them for, being on point at school, actually caring, working hard, having opportunities at the end of grade 12 to do whatever they want? And he said, just get them to read more. Like, just get them friggin' reading.
Yeah, Saucy Justin just said, choose your own adventure books were my jam. Those were the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were good.
Or Goosebumps.
Yeah, we had them made back then. I don't know if you see a lot of those.
Yeah, what are the cool newer books?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like in terms of those like serialized, like there were 10,000 Goosebumps books, or like the Babysitters Club, Nancy Drews and Hardy Boys stuff. Like you just don't get. I don't know. I really don't know.
No.
And like it took me till like grade 3 is when I started reading like Stephen King. And
You were
like,
reading
the
Stephen King in
Bond
grade
books.
3?
Yeah, I was allowed to read adult stuff at a very, very young age. I remember I was reading the first Bond book, Casino Royale, and the cover was like basically like a pinup.
I was
So
going to
had
say like a
hide
naked
it.
chick.
Like we're reading like free reading in class, and it's like this half naked woman on the cover. So
Grade
I had
3.
I had to like hide it. Yeah.
Yeah, my buddy said this teacher said like push them to read things that they think are like a little out of their comfort
Like
zone.
risky for their age?
Or like, gory, or like have murder, or because
Yeah.
then all of a sudden it's like kind of their.
It's a page flipper. Or
Well,
whatever people
yeah,
say.
and
Page
it's like
turner.
it's their own thing.
Yeah.
They get to kind of be badass while doing something that actually helps them and teaches you words that are a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? You learn what those words mean at an earlier age. So that's smart that you were reading those books in grade 3.
What's your favorite Stephen King book? Do you have a favorite?
I don't read King anymore, but I really liked Salem's Lot. I thought Salem's Lot was pretty good, but I never read The Stand. I probably read about 8 or 10 of his books.
Yeah.
And Salem's Lot is kind of the vampire. I think it was his second novel after Carrie, but yeah.
The series that came after us that got pretty popular for a bit, some of which are still around and releasing new books, are like The Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lots of pictures in those books too, right? So it helps.
What was the one where
paint
they
a
like
picture.
It wasn't Power Rangers, but it was a similar concept where they morphed into different
Animorphs.
reptiles, animorphs. That was
bushes?
super popular for a bit.
What did you suggest?
Morphing into reptiles. No, that's Diary of a Wimpy Kids were big. I remember those. That was very popular in my age group. Yeah.
Man, and it was crazy when
It was when you
Yeah.
were a
Oh
kid?
yeah. The cheese touch. I think was that what it's called, Reese? Reese will know.
Yeah,
you
the
should
cheese
know.
touch.
Yeah, the cheese touch.
Okay.
You didn't want the cheese touch.
These were not around when I was a kid.
Were you guys a little bit too young for the Harry Potter fandom, or you guys are you Potterheads?
They would have been right in the mix of it.
I would have I never read the books, but watched all the movies.
Yeah,
of course.
that's fair.
Yeah, they were still very, because the movies were just kind of ending as I was going into junior high, but they were still hugely popular books. I can't believe I read them all in retrospect.
Yeah, I think I gave up at Goblet of Fire. I was like, that book's a little too big for me at this point. I'm not interested.
Like
but
Order of the Phoenix is like 850 pages.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
And
Yeah.
it's dry. It's dry.
Percy Jackson and the
Oh, yeah.
Olympians.
Hugely popular with a lot of my friends. Yeah.
All right, so
yeah.
these books were around. So you're right. It doesn't feel like there are any that are like groundbreaking that have
The
recently
Maze
been
Runner
released.
books actually were really big here in the last 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
I knew a lot of kids that were reading those.
Dogman, good suggestion. Seen a bit of Dogman.
That Divergent Insurgent series. I think they tried to make a movie series with Shailene Woodley.
Okay.
That didn't launch. Hunger Games, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
What's
But
the one that Charlie was reading? Somebody's Lying?
yeah,
That got really popular for a bit.
yeah. There's 3 books in the
Somebody Here's Lying?
something like that. I think she only read
One
the
of
first
us.
one.
One of us is lying. That's the name of it. I read the title of that one.
Yeah.
Good
And you
for
locked
you.
it in. Clearly.
Before
Was that based on the invention of lying with Ricky Gervais?
I think that's right. Yeah.
should we talk hockey at all with Menzies, or should we get
Do
right
we
into?
have to? We must.
I know.
I talk hockey all the time. I get to.
Yeah, we'll get into
Fire away.
a little hockey before you
Sure.
head out of here. But let's talk movies.
Yeah, let's do it.
As we have the official Sauce Oscar show coming up here at 10 with Eli. You've actually tackled a good chunk of the movies that are nominated as well.
For Best Picture, all 10?
40% of them.
Oh,
That's like reasonable.
that's pretty good.
what you're at, probably.
Well,
I think I've watched 2.
Lisa scared me. Whatever the other day, when she meant you gotta come on and talk Oscars. I'm like, oh no. So Tuesday night I watched Monday night I watched 2 of them back to back, and then watched one battle after another the next morning, and I was then back in Fort McMurray.
Yeah. Hey, that's good
Wednesday night.
enough.
So I've got a chunk, and I think I've like the ones that are actually have a chance at Best Picture.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you watched Sinners.
Yeah. Saw Sinners way back when, and I've seen it again since. Yeah.
The top 3, I'm trying to guess what the third movie would be then that you watched out of the 10. So you watched One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Hamnet?
No. I'd like to see it though.
Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that
Marty
makes sense.
Supreme. I think that's is 9 nominations or something like that. 8 or 9.
And then what's the fourth?
Begonia or
Oh,
however you
yeah.
say it.
The
Begonia?
conspiracy theory one.
You watched that one, too.
Yeah, I watched that one. I really enjoyed it.
I wanted to like it more.
Interesting.
I wanted to like it more, and I don't know how serious you want to get in like a critique of a film, but I had some issues with it.
Okay. Well, give us like the
Well,
Cole's notes of your issues.
Look, so like I like the satire. I like elements of the humor, but I just think that the satire was so heavy-handed. Like it's so obvious. Like the characters, like you're not meant to like Emma Stone's character or Plemons' character because they're just the type. Like these aren't actually people because all their characteristics have been given of a type, you know, and I just don't think there was enough empathy and humanity to make them real characters in order for the satire to actually take off. Because it was funny. They did stick to the punchline at the end. But it's a very cold movie without any type of like humanity, I thought.
I think you're right when you say that. Now that I think back to watching it, there weren't a lot of moments where I felt, I like this part.
Right. Or that person.
Well, the brother, but then you're
Yeah. You just kind of feel bad for him the whole time.
that he got sucked into it, which I do think is a common thing with people that are wearing their tinfoil hats, because you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with, and you kind of get sucked into that mentality if it's all you hear about.
I will say, of the heavy hitters this year, all of them seem to tackle shit that's going on right now in a like kind of roundabout way. Like you definitely saw it with Sinners, and just like the vampires being white Irish people, I think summed up that white culture can come in and destroy black business, and like black people getting ahead can be.
But it wasn't so
hated.
heavy-handed.
Right.
As
It was a
opposed to
roundabout.
Begonia, you know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, yes, you can see it, but they didn't beat it into your head. You know what I mean? The narrative was
Sure.
first and foremost, as opposed to this type versus this type with Begonia. If you want to compare them.
Which I think you make a great point, and is why Begonia is probably going to, like, if there was a voting number, would have like the 8th or 9th most votes for this.
Yeah.
Like, I think F1 is the only one that would probably be below it.
Yeah.
Because it was just like a good movie, but it was not an Oscar movie.
And Begonia, it's slick, it's well shot.
Yeah.
I like how it's pieced together. I haven't seen the other recent movies by Yorgos, the director, like Poor Things or Kinds of Kindness.
Poor Things was a wild ride.
Yeah, but the screenwriter also wrote The Menu, and I hated The Menu.
I didn't care for the menu either.
Hated The Menu.
Yeah, I had a rough time, and people were like so pumped about that movie.
I thought it was unique. I thought it was different, but I also like didn't finish it and go, whoa, cinema.
Again, I thought that one was so heavy-handed.
Yeah.
With its message, it's like, okay,
We get it.
yeah.
Okay, sure. That's a very good point. And for One Battle After Another, one of the other ones that's going to be like win, or if not second, like if the runner-up likely for Best Picture. Your thoughts on that one?
I think it'd be my choice. I
Yeah.
think so. Paul Thomas Anderson has not won an Oscar.
Ever.
For director. Yeah, he's never won an Oscar. So, and you think of some of the movies, he's made.
What else
over
has
the
he
years.
made?
Boogie Nights and There Will Be Blood. A couple of years ago, he had another Best Picture nom, Licorice Pizza.
I remember Licorice Pizza.
I liked Licorice Pizza. So I mean, he's got a handful of really good movies. Magnolia, I think, was him. As
Dang.
Well. So yeah, and he's wanted to adapt Thomas Pynchon's Vineland for a long time. Now, I haven't read enough Pynchon. I have the books, but he's a very difficult writer. Like, you got to be focused. But it's really well done, and I think, this is kind of an absurd phrase, but the last hour and a half of the movie had me gripped.
Yeah.
And I thought it actually dealt well with humor.
Me
That
too.
was like very Pynchon-esque.
Leo's character, as much as I do feel like he was very similar to other characters he's portrayed, I don't know if he'll win Best Actor for that. Is he even nominated? He must be.
He's nominated, but I don't think he has a chance.
I really liked the humor as well.
Yeah.
Especially with how heavy the situations were. I really liked his relationship with his daughter too.
I did have a buddy who explained that he didn't love the movie because he thought it felt way too much like cosplay anarchy, where it's like, this is what you think a typical guy who lives in the woods is going to be like and think like. And he's like, that's not how anarchy works anymore. Like but I was like, oh, I don't know how anarchy works.
Yeah, well, and some of it too, like Vineland, I think was published in 1990, and I don't know, like, without being super familiar with the text, like I can guess that a lot of the parts of it were kind of taken from an age where you would have a lot more old school secrecy about how an anarchist would work, like all these code words for things and the way it's set up versus, you know, the technology ridden stuff of the mid 2020s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fair.
But I know a lot of people just, you know, they thought at one ballot, it's fine. You know, like it was a thriller, you know, but it didn't grab them in the same way. So I could see that too, right?
So
I liked how much Steely Dan was referenced and played in the film.
Yeah.
It was good.
So I had those two, like, as I was blasting through all 10 of these movies, I had those two as my favorites right from the get-go. They were the first two I watched, and I was like, oh, they're not going to be beat. Until last night, and I watched Hamnet, and I think it might have been my favorite of the bunch.
Yeah.
And I was never a big Shakespeare guy. Like, I never was that moved by his writing. I didn't really understand a lot of it. Like,
Did this help you understand?
Yeah, like big time. Like even this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I've heard the expression "to be or not to be."
To be or not to. Does he say that in the film?
A million times. Yeah, and it's like a big part of
whether
the
it
movie.
is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
So like I didn't know what that really meant until the movie. So
and
maybe
what does it mean? Does it come from him having children?
it means should I unalive myself? And
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
so, or like, if you're to
You're not
be
to
and
be.
continue living, you've got to deal with all this stuff that's going on in your life. If you're not to be anymore, you can find peace. So it's like the idea of tiptoeing or trying to decide which way you're going to go on that big of a decision. Anyway, it was mind-blowing to me that I'm like, how didn't I realize that's what this quote was about previously? But so much of that movie felt to me like I was, this is why William Shakespeare is still taught today in schools.
Yeah.
Like, and even the way his play gripped his wife and got her through one of the world's biggest struggles of losing a kid was incredible. And it was William, her husband's writing and his play that seemed to turn her around. It was
Anne Hathaway for you.
Man, I've got like goosebumps.
Was that Anne Hathaway? No. Wait.
Her acting performance
What
in
one
it.
is she in?
Well, Anne Hathaway is Shakespeare's wife.
That was what her name was?
Yeah.
Agne, right?
Yeah, something like
Agne.
Yeah.
I think is how you spell it.
Agne.
But yes, if that woman doesn't win Best Actress, Jessie Buckley, I think her name is. If she doesn't win Best Actress, I'm rioting. It was
Interesting.
Well, I'd love to see it because you're right. I think there is a detachment, and it's a normal one because the English is old. People don't talk like this. You know what I mean? The screenplays are, you know, they can be difficult to get into, but, you know, we were lucky, like in high school, we had a very good English teacher, and we would spend, so one a year we would do a Shakespeare play, and like we spent time with it.
right.
And read it, like, as a group, out loud. Certain people I was Brutus one year, you know, and Julius Caesar. We didn't act it out, but we read it.
Yeah.
You know, and pause, stop, talk about allusions here or there, you know what I mean? But Hamlet is, I mean, the Hamlet story has been done so many times, probably most famously recently by The Lion King. Is essentially the plot,
Yeah.
right? So, and these things, like a King Lear type of, you know, three daughter, that's Succession.
Yeah.
in its own way.
Yeah.
You know what
Which
I
is
mean?
a great show. If you've never watched
Like-
Succession, you are missing out.
Like these themes go back, and they go back even before Shakespeare, because he didn't just come up with Hamlet.
Right.
Like there was a play called Hamlet that he also adapted to make into the play that we know it as today.
Do you guys
So-
believe the conspiracy that Shakespeare had ghostwriters? That it wasn't actually him that...
Did you hear that, or did you just hear that he had a ghost? Because in
No.
Hamlet.
Hamlet's father?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had help. Like, it looked like, just based on the movie I watched last night, that it was like an absolute sensation how big he was. I thought maybe his writing got big after he had passed, but like he was selling out. He was building auditoriums that could keep and get enough people in there. That's what the demand was for his plays.
He was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like in his era, yeah. And he acted in some of his plays. I could certainly see it. I mean, there's been suggestions of like Christopher Marlowe, who was also a writer at the time, wrote some of his too, or that Shakespeare's name was kind of this, you know, not to bring it back to the Hardy Boys, but there was no Franklin W. Dixon. It was just the name given to whoever wrote it. You know what I mean? Just to keep the lineage the same. And if you look at Shakespeare's production, like, I mean, in terms of output, the work, like there was a few screenplays a year for
Right.
like a 20, 30 year stretch. Like he wrote a lot.
How was
you
Paul
know.
Mescal as Shakespeare? Because Paul Mescal has gotten some really big roles. Like he's Shakespeare in that, and then immediately gets on the set and is going to be Paul McCartney in the
Yeah.
upcoming biopic. Like those are big shoes to fill.
He was terrific. I was surprised he wasn't nominated for Best Actor. I don't think he was nominated.
I don't think
Or
so.
he's not in the running to win it. But I thought he was great. Like both his and his wife's character in the show, they go through so many emotion changes. Like they fall in love together, and it's really you feel it with both of them. And they have tragedy, and then like they lose each other, and then they come back. And like all of it, both of them did so well. You felt like you were in the movie.
All right, so add it to the list if you haven't seen Hamnet yet, and you think it's going to win Best Picture.
Well, last night I was convinced this is it. This is winning Best Picture.
Yeah, but
then I realized like the first two I watched were the best two for that whole time, and recency bias. Like I just really enjoyed this movie last night, but I think out of any of them, it would be the underdog that could win the Best Picture.
could surprise people. What about things like Train Dreams? What were the other ones that were nominated? I don't even remember.
Secret Agent, I really
Agent.
want to watch, but I just ran out of time this week.
And
Yeah.
it's like 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
I felt like I read a book after.
These run times, man.
I
These
know.
movie run
Bring back
times,
90-minute movies.
You know, it's ridiculous, and I get it in terms of more of like your Oscar, you know, not baiting, but movies that more have an artistic flair. But for your like not your cookie cutter action film, a Mission Impossible movie should not be 2.5 hours to
Correct.
3 hours.
The amount of
You know
movies
what I
I've
mean?
watched where it could have ended, and then they add another half an hour that I'm like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels like the famous quote that we've all heard now, like that meeting could have been an email.
Yeah.
Like that.
Leave us wanting more.
That scene could have been a sentence.
Yeah.
And you just think it's filler, and I don't know what the point is. Do you get more money based on a longer movie on a streaming platform if somebody watches it because they're on the streaming platform longer? Maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
perhaps.
is there something behind? But you're right. Like, Frankenstein, I think it took me 5 or 6 naps to actually finish. Like, I
Yeah.
kept falling asleep because it was so long.
Yeah.
And, like,
Is that one nominated?
yeah, it was nominated for Best Picture. It doesn't
not
have
gonna
a
win.
chance.
It's
I
not
don't
gonna
think
win.
it has a
No,
chance.
I don't think I'll get to it. I don't really care to.
The thing that I'm surprised by is why they need 10. Like, to me, I felt this way last year, and even when they extended it the year before, like 6.
Yeah, it was 5 for so long.
Yeah.
And I think it's just I think it's to check boxes and to keep people happy.
Sure.
And there's been so talk about lack of diversity.
Yep.
And stuff like
Fair.
that a nomination in itself means a lot.
That's a good
You
point.
This looks wrong.
And, like-
is this picture wrong?
No, that's all of them.
Wicked Avatar?
Wait, that is wrong.
This is wrong.
This isn't for Best Picture, Reese.
What is this for?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I was looking at like a bunch of that
Not
were.
sure.
I was like, that's
Wait a minute.
right.
Or is that on our Oscar pool? Is our Oscar pool wrong?
No, ours is right. Okay.
Woo! Yeah, that might just be a different
what
category.
the hell was that from? Golden Globes or something, maybe?
I don't know. I thought that was.
Reese's Letterboxd. He pulled
Just
up.
Reese's.
It
This
was
is
close.
Reese's checklist of what he wants to watch. Wicked first.
Wicked rips. Would recommend.
Yeah, like I guess 10 does make sense too, because if you haven't seen the movies, the Oscars are a lot more interesting when they do the like kind of deep dive preview of all the nominations. Like that's a good half an hour of the show that's not a boring speech.
Yeah. Did you guys watch last year's Best Picture winner, Anora?
Yes. I loved it.
I hated it.
Oh my God, I loved the
did?
humor in it.
Hated it.
Oh, I loved it.
I found it humorless. I found it so tedious and boring.
Oh, I loved
a
it.
chase without a chase. You know, the emotional arc of the end is so undeserved.
But didn't you love her? She was a great
No,
actress.
I did not. I found her so annoying.
Oh my gosh.
So annoying.
She won Best Actress.
Best actress. She
too.
beat out.
I know I'm in the minority. I get
Maybe
it.
not, but her beating out Demi Moore for The Substance was so ironic, considering how The Substance was about being the older actress that's kind of washed up.
Right.
And then the newer, fresh meat comes along, and she ended up beating her. It was like,
Yeah, and I mean,
Demi Moore wasn't amazing in The
yeah,
Substance.
I don't think, I did enjoy The Substance more, but The Substance isn't like it's not a Best Picture
No, it's more
type
like
of-
a cult
type of
body,
movie. And
I'm gonna
body
name.
horror.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name the last. Let's go 10 because it's 10 winners of Best Picture. I want you to pick your favorite movie out of all of these.
Okay,
all
before
right?
you do that, can I give some love to the saucers in the chat that are donating to Ben Stelter?
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
There's a
coming
lot.
in.
So
Thank you.
we've got a $10 donation that was kicked off by Saucy Miss Mackey. Payday challenge to other saucers in support of Ben. Norm donated $10. Lost half my bankroll on the Oilers last night, but still have 10 for Ben. Amber $5. Sarah donated $7. Justin $7. Lance $10. And CBB $20. I think we're at $69.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, winners from the last 10 years. Pick your favorite overall movie.
Okay.
So we've got Anora. We know that's not going to be it.
No.
Oppenheimer was 2023.
Be tough to beat.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, 2022.
Thought it was okay.
Coda, 2021.
Never saw it.
Yeah.
Nomadland, 2020.
Ooh, I loved that
good.
movie.
Parasite, 2019.
Very good.
Very good.
Green Book was 2018.
Thumbs down.
Didn't see it.
The Shape of Water, 2017.
Weird. You're in love with a fish.
and Moonlight was 2016. That's the last 10 winners.
Much
Parasite.
like I said I'd be better at like Best Picture winners of the 70s. Pick your favorite than these.
really?
I probably would have seen more.
For me, it's a landslide.
Parasite.
What the best movie was is Parasite. I think is the best, maybe the best movie that's ever been made. It was top to bottom. That movie was
And it kept you guessing.
captivating.
Yeah, I'll give it the nod over
All right.
Oppenheimer.
Okay, what about in the 70s? Godfather, Godfather 2. What else was what else won?
Well,
Godfather, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Network should have beat Rocky in 76. I know Taxi Driver was also, I mean, it was a crime. Rocky beating Network. Network is one of my favorite movies.
I don't think I've ever seen Network.
Network is amazing. If you work in media, it is a must
Okay.
watch.
Network is a 1976 black comedy drama. The plot, back in 75, a longtime anchor for the evening news learns from a friend and news division president that he has just 2 more weeks on the air because of declining ratings. The following night, he announces to his audience he's going to end himself on the next Tuesday's newscast.
Oh my god. Okay, don't give any more.
That's all
I
I'm
don't think I've
saying.
seen it.
It's a famous, like, if you've seen famous movie, like, cut-ups, it's like, I'm mad as hell, and I will not take this anymore.
Yeah.
Peter Finch, I think.
It has
is
Robert
lead.
Duvall in it.
Yeah, Robert Duvall's in it.
Rest
Faye
in peace.
Dunaway.
He just died.
William Holden, I think. Maybe William Holden.
Okay, add it to the homework, everyone. We got to all watch Network at some point, okay?
I'm enjoying this Sauce Oscars show so far.
Totally. And just a reminder, you can get in on this Oscar pool. We have the link for you to join it and get your picks in before Sunday's Oscars, because whoever has the most points is going to win an awesome prize package.
Awesome prize package. And you'll even be able to utilize some of the prize package like that night if you win. Because we got Oodle Noodle gift card. You'll be able to order online immediately to celebrate your big dub. I do have some exciting news about movie theaters. I'll throw your way here. Universal Pictures has announced it's going to extend theatrical exclusivity windows, requiring movies to play in theaters for at least 5 weekends this year, and then up to 7 weekends next year before they release them to stream.
Getting people back in the theater.
Back to the movie theater.
Do you like being in a movie theater or no?
I do. I love it. I think it is the way to watch movies, and not in like a pretentious way. But you think of, let's say, movies made up until the last like 10 years. Movies are a communal experience. They're meant to be watched like not by yourself, but in a big room on a big screen in front of a lot of people. So a movie is an experience because, and this is why like my favorite movie of the past year is probably Naked Gun, because it had been so long that you had like a theatrical comedy made and you could be in a theater and hear laughter together and see, okay, there is a genre here, they can make it work, and that, you know, so I do think it's, if there's a movie you want to watch, go to the theater.
My girlfriends and I are so excited for the next installment of Scary Movie because the laugh out loud humor that those movies have given us.
Right.
I miss that. I haven't been in a movie theater and laughed with strangers. I truly cannot remember the last time a movie made me laugh out loud at the theater.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think, you know, hopefully that shows that. So it's probably my favorite movie, and it's not an Oscar movie. Was there a movie this year what was a favorite that you didn't, that obviously isn't like an Oscar movie, but you thought, wow, I really, really liked that?
I don't know if I can think of one off the top of my head that I was blown away. I haven't seen Naked Gun yet. You know what? I thought Happy Gilmore did exactly what I wanted it to do. It was tacky as hell and ridiculous and nonsensical. But, like, if you look at the first one, too, Buddy got his hand bit off by an alligator in it. He hits it 400 yards and knocks the woman out of the house. Like, everybody kind of pretends like the first Happy Gilmore was actually a golf movie. When the ending and the thing falls down and he's bouncing it off all the metal pieces.
Right. Yeah.
Like, it was also nonsense.
Yeah, I thought the first 45 minutes, I'm like, they're actually doing it. Like, this is actually happening.
Sure.
They're actually making a good sequel to this. And then the second half of the movie happened, and I'm like, what is this? Fever dream freaking enlargement of, like, what like,
you make a good point. I think I did.
Why is there so much Rory McIlroy? I don't care. Get him off.
I'm hearing really good things about Anaconda. I haven't seen it, but Jack Black, apparently it's so good that like, kids want to watch it again and again and again.
What was the Jack Black? This would have been last year it came out, but the Jack Black Christmas movie.
Oh,
where he's
it's not Bad Santa.
It's Satan in it.
Oh,
that's what it's called. Isn't it something Satan?
It's like Dear Satan, or something, because the kid doesn't know how to spell Santa, so he writes a Christmas letter to Satan instead.
Yeah.
So good. Weapons was good. I watched that one this year.
Yeah, I did like Weapons. I did. If you like Naked Gun, ask humor.
Yes.
And you like a bit
we
of
love
British
slapstick.
humor, watch Fuck'em Hall.
Sorry, what's it called?
Fackham Hall.
Okay.
I've heard, who was talking about this movie recently? Someone we know.
It is basically a Bridgerton meets Naked Gun type of, set in like a late, like Victorian era England, and political, like family dynasty type of stuff, and like it's pretty, and it's it's dirty, stupid humor.
I love
but
that, though.
I enjoyed it. I laughed.
Like one of our favorite movies is Airplane because
Yeah.
it's so the slapstick humor. That's the kind of vibe of this movie. What's it called again?
Yeah, Fackham Hall.
How do you spell that?
FACKHAM
Fackham Hall.
space Hall.
Perfect.
Have you seen Top Secret before?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Finally,
Val
somebody.
Kilmer. Yeah. Like Top Secret is absolutely under the radar as this wild, like rock and roll meets spy movie. Some of the gags in Top Secret, I think, are some of the best of like the Zed boys there who wrote all those movies.
I think it's my all-time favorite comedy.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
That's
a great choice. Top
the
Secret.
line I bring up all the time is when somebody speaks German. Like we were even talking about because Oilers Nation's hosting the German Oilers Nation. They're coming over. They're coming to the game with us.
Yeah, just a heads up, we're going to have some gatherings. I think at Greta Bar, by the way. So if you want to hang out with the Germans that are going to be here.
Yeah, the German saucers. I don't know if they've got a morning show over there that talks movies that has a great following and a great chat. But anyway, the line that I brought up yesterday during the phone call was, we've got these German people. And I said, okay, cool. Well, if we need a translator, I know a little German. And he's like, oh, that's great, you do? I was like, yeah, it's my friend Jimmy. He's
over
a
there.
little person.
My favorite quote is
Loves
from
beer.
the slapstick humor from Airplane where he's like, Shirley, you can't be serious. He's like, I am serious. And please don't call me Shirley. Like, those are the kind of quotes that I'm like, who wrote that? That's good stuff.
Okay, well, thank you for the
hospital.
tip.
But what's that? Well, it's a building with a lot of patients in it, but that's not important right now.
Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, so we got to watch Fackham
Pardon
Hall.
me? Yeah.
Fackham Hall Network. If you've never seen Airplane or
Top
Secret, we've got a list.
We've got a list going.
And you need to know these quotes.
Parasite. The fact that all three of us agree that the best movie out of all of the winners is the same thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah, Parasites. Yeah.
God, it was
good.
good.
I think it's the choice. What's your best picture winner? Before I go.
Oh, I'm gonna go with. I want to say one.
Choice.
I want to. Yeah.
I
I watched three.
Heads or tails.
I'm gonna go with. I want Sinners. No. Okay. I think One Battle After Another is gonna win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sinners sweeps in the 13 categories that it's nominated.
Well, I won't sweep all of
It
them.
might.
No,
You never know.
They'll spread it out. Everybody wants their flowers.
We'll see.
They could win a bunch. They could win it all.
Gonna win as many as Ben-Hur. Like,
I think I'm going Hamnet with the surprising.
Do it.
The
Do it.
surprising
He loves
win.
it.
yeah, why not?
Yeah. It was that special of a
Good.
movie, I thought.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
Good to hear. Well,
How about you?
I'll move it up the queue.
Yeah.
And I really want to see Secret Agent as well.
Yeah.
I think I'd pick One Battle After Another. I think Sinners is the most rewatchable.
Yes.
I think it's the best entertainment that was made. But Sinners, I had a couple issues with. I thought the first half was better than the second half. I didn't actually care that much about the whole vampire thing. I thought the movie was cooking beforehand. And the
Interesting.
second half, it's just, it reminded me a lot of From Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay.
Where the first half everything until, it goes sideways is really good, despite Tarantino being really annoying. But that's because the thing is, right? Okay.
Oh, that's a good impression.
He shouldn't have been a lead beside Clooney, but
Right.
nevertheless. But The Sinners was probably the best popcorn movie, most rewatchable.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme was close. I did really like Marty
You
Supreme.
didn't care
I know
for
you didn't
it.
care for it, but
Yeah, I thought his acting performance, if you removed that, nobody would be talking about the movie at all. Like, I just don't. His acting performance saved that movie, I thought. I was also really confused by the fact that, like, all of the scenes had a real 80s feel, 80s music, the sound effects.
But it's out of the
But it's out of the 50s. So
Yeah.
I kept on getting lost, like, what era I was watching.
You got to be
Which
careful with that
felt
soundtrack.
confusing. And I mean, it would have been a hard movie to make with 50s music as, like, some of those scenes while he's being Marty Supreme. But
yeah.
I think he'll win Best Actor.
Well,
Oh yeah, well it's kind of pick your if they're gonna pick Michael B. Jordan, like if there's enough people to have that number one, I think there's a strong correlation between that and Sinners winning.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So maybe Lisa's right. It sweeps.
So
Sinners sweep.
Oh, yeah.
Who
Michael
knows?
B. Jordan for Sinners. Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. Never saw it.
I've heard Ethan Hawke is incredible in that. So he could be the upset in that bunch. as well.
Interesting.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining us.
I should let Elijah in, the real expert.
The real expert,
Yeah.
yes.
Come
But you
in.
did a very good job of
I
being
try.
a fake expert.
I do it every day
Yeah,
around here.
Me too, man. Me
All
too.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
Some people online were saying that yesterday, actually.
Reese, can you adjust our headphones by any chance? Mine's just a little loud in my...
I've got one that's not working, too.
Mine's just popping like pretty loud in my left ear.
I only need one, though.
Before we get Eli in here, should we get into 3 stars of anything? I mean, it is a movie theme.
No, let's get him in
Let's
on
get him
it.
in, because Eli, can you jump in for 3 stars?
Let's get him in for the rest of the show. Hell yeah,
Get
brother.
in here. It's been too long.
Way too long.
Okay,
Hey.
we're going to get you to just like, we're going to put you on the spot with 3 stars of anything, but it is about movies, so I think you'll do okay.
Great camera work there, Reese. That was awesome. You couldn't even see Eli come in.
Did he crush it? I wasn't paying attention.
He was cutting. We were going.
He was fixing our headphones, moving cameras around. We should get him nominated for best cinematography.
He should. Yes. Welcome to the Sauce Oscars edition.
Let's get a
Eli.
sponsor in here. We haven't had any sponsor plugs yet today.
Our second guest is brought to you by Southview Acura. Family owned and operated on Edmonton's south side, an absolutely beautiful place with a showroom and parking lot filled with vehicles you'll think are more expensive than they are.
Mm-hmm.
Where luxury meets reality, go see that great staff there and get yourself an Acura.
I drove behind you today, behind your Acura, and I will admit, I was like,
Damn, I bet
that's
that,
a nice car.
I bet that guy's hot.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the show, Eli. We're going to have you, we're going to pick your brain a little bit about the Oscars. Did you join our Sauce Oscar pool?
Of course I did. And I'm ready to sweep the entire thing.
Oh.
I'm so confident this year.
Really?
Well, and I've decided I don't care if it's staff or non-staff. Everybody's got the same chance to win, so the prizes are going to even if it's you that wins it.
Sweet. I just want the bragging rights mostly.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah.
As a
Especially
movie
that many
buff.
people in there. We
Yeah,
probably
there's
got
a lot in there.
There's a lot.
60 people already that have done it.
Don't
so-
forget to sign up. You have until Sunday to fill it out. I haven't even filled it out because I want to hear Eli's opinions before I make my decision.
Dog Patch gift cards, Oodle Noodle gift cards,
Sauce merch, Oilersnation merch, you name it.
a
It's gonna
signed
be good.
8x10 glossy photo of me having a bubble bath.
Oh, I do want the prize
Yeah.
now.
You really want
I don't
it.
care about the bragging rights.
How about the prizes? Okay, we're going to get into 3 stars of anything. Today, the
We
theme...
got to give him a bit of a heads up, though, because we had a heads up. We've been working
you
on
guys are
this.
prepped for this.
We were prepped a
No,
little bit.
he'll have top 3 immediately.
For sure. We'll let him pick 4th, though.
Okay, Reese, hit that. We're going to do 3 stars of anything.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
3 stars of anything today is brought to you by Yegg Property Pros, selling over 1 property pros per day on average the last 2 years. They have more than 20 team members, one of the largest and highest producing teams in the region. So contact them today. You can also follow them on Instagram, Yegg Property Pros, or yeggpropertypros.com. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros. The 3 stars today. What are the 3 movies you would bring to a sleepover weekend to impress your buddies? Let's say you're going to the cabin.
Yeah.
All they have is a VCR or a DVD player.
Your friend Ethan is in charge of snacks. Dave's bringing the beer or the soda pop, depending
Stacy's
how old
bringing
you are.
the face masks.
Yeah.
And you are in charge of the DVDs.
Lisa's bringing the adult toys. Yeah, you've got the movies. So your top 3 for that situation.
So, Eli, I feel like you'll have a strong top 3, and you get the honor. You get to go first.
I thought we would give him some time to think.
He
No,
knows.
I won't take first. I won't. You guys go ahead.
Are you sure?
The
What
ones
if
I'm
we
picking,
steal
you
one
won't
of
pick.
yours?
You won't.
Okay.
I'm confident.
Let's go. Who won yesterday? Reese did. You got first overall pick, my friend.
Does somebody else want to go first? I just got to rework some things in here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Sounds
He's
good.
busy. Like we said, nominate him for cinematography.
I'll go first.
Sure.
With my first overall pick, you're at a sleepover. You definitely want a scary movie in the mix.
Ooh.
I'm going with The Ring. It's just a classic.
Is that
you
the
know
one where
what
the-
you're gonna get horror movie?
Is that the one where the girl goes, Is that one?
I'm changing my mind. I'm not going to go with the ring.
We have the ring at home.
Is that the one where there's like hair in the shower and stuff?
Yeah, she like climbs out of the TV.
Yeah.
7 days.
Yes.
That's my first pick.
Okay.
Lisa.
My first overall pick, I'm going with one that everybody loves, and it's quotable, and it's a good time. She's the man. Amanda Bynes, baby. Everybody loves it. Got a lifetime of knowledge.
Okay. Not a bad pick. Reese?
Okay. I'm going in between Eli and Ryder. I'm just going to go with Step Brothers. Easy, toss it on. Anybody who's watching is going to crack up.
Don't touch my drum set. Do you touch my drum set?
I have a buddy. That movie actually so good, obviously, but has it gives me anxiety when I hear it because there was like 3 years in a row that I asked guys on my slow pitch team for money for ball, and he'd make the question, "What time does Cops start?"
Oh, hilarious.
And the first year I didn't know what he was talking about, so I had to like text him, and it took him like 2 days to get back to me, and then by that time it had expired, and he had to resend the money. Like, there is nothing that frustrates me more than when you give somebody a question when you're sending the money, and you give them a question they don't know the answer
You have to text them or call them to get it.
So then the next year he did, but I had forgotten what time Cop starts. And then by the third year, I think I figured it out, which Cop starts at 4. Is that right?
I think
but
so.
Then I didn't know whether to put 4 or FOUR. Like, it was
If
just...
you don't understand what Ryder is talking about, in Step Brothers, he says, "You touched my drum set." And he said, "No, I was watching Cops." And he's like, "I know you're lying because Cops doesn't start till 4. That's the joke.
Yeah. Anyway, Andrew Stennett is his name, my buddy. And
shout out.
Screw you, man.
Also,
still mad about that.
Shout out to Lindsay who corrected me. It's actually The Grudge. We were confusing The Ring and The Grudge there with the
Yeah.
and the coming out of the TV. I don't know which one's which, but whatever.
I think the TV's The Ring, for sure.
Yeah, I think so, because they make fun of it in Scary Movie. I digress. Let's move on. Who's up next? We got Eli coming in with your first overall pick. What movie are you bringing to the sleepover at the cabin?
Okay, I'm going to stay with the comedy route we're on right now. And I'm going to go 21 Jump Street.
Ooh. You tried to watch that with your 14-year-old and it was a bit too inappropriate?
Yeah, I think...
No,
it was okay.
What was that movie that you tried to watch with her? And McLovin. What's the McLovin movie?
Superbad.
Superbad.
Yeah.
Too
Also a
far.
good one.
Too
Yeah,
far.
That's not good.
It's not good for a 14-year-old.
First scene. I was like, this isn't it.
Yeah.
All right, next pick. I'm going to go with my first comedy and go old school. I'm kind of disappointed this was brought up like 10 minutes ago because it sounds like a lame pick now, but I'm going Airplane. I think that gets the people
Surely
going.
you can't be serious.
Yeah, I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Reese.
For my second overall pick, I'm going to go with The Dark Knight.
Ooh.
It's a classic. My favorite movie of all time.
It's so good I saw it in theaters twice.
Huh.
I've probably seen it like over 50 times,
Yeah.
I would say.
It's a good pick.
All right, next up.
My second overall pick, I'm going with the Goofy movie. Probably one of the best soundtracks of all time, almost to the point where I want some of the songs to be played at my wedding. I think Eye to Eye would be a perfect song when you're kissing. I think Stand Out would be great to walk down the aisle to. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy.
The Goofy
But that's how
movie.
much I love the Goofy movie.
Like the animated Goofy movie.
You got that right.
Okay.
It's a leaning tower of cheese.
That was Pauly Shore that voiced that character.
You've met him.
I opened for him, yeah. That was pretty
No
pretty
big deal.
badass.
That's
You
pretty
opened for
cool.
Goofy?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Well, no, he wasn't Goofy. He
No,
was
he was
Goofy's
he was the stoner
friend.
kid that was always
Oh,
in
he was cool.
detention.
Yeah, he was cool. All right, your second pick, Eli.
This is going to go for a little bit of out of the left field pick here. I'm going to go with Blade. Yeah, the
Okay,
Marvel
wait.
vampire movie. Yeah.
Ooh, Reese likes that
The
pick.
opening scene of that movie, they're
Yeah.
a blood rave, and it's awesome.
Well,
I don't know if I've seen it. I need to get into Wesley Snipes. I don't know anything about.
It's so cheesy. It's so good.
And with a group hangout sleepover, you need the first scene to grab you.
It's
Yeah.
true. You can't lose the crowd.
Yep. Totally.
Wow.
All right, round 3 with my third pick, which the number 3 is awesome for this pick because it's huge in the movie. I'm going to go with Total Recall.
That's another one. I don't know if I know it. I know the name.
I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, Arnold
And Eli's a
Schwarzenegger.
movie buff.
And there's a scene in it where
Arnie.
a chick has 3 knockers.
Oh, that's why
That's
you like
why the
it.
number 3 is so intense, and I think it would just really bring the party together. You'd stay captivated in the movie until the big scene,
You'd pause it on the 3 boobs.
and like high five and laugh.
I don't know if you're gonna get votes for that, but I guess we'll wait. We'll wait and find out.
I'll come to your sleepover.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just looking back at when I used to have sleepovers, and that movie was a game changer because we're like, "Whoa, she's got 3."
So you write on your letterbox about movie reviews, right?
Yeah,
You should definitely do a Total Recall 3 boob
I'll do it.
Yeah.
breakdown for us.
Yeah.
Live reaction.
Yeah, live reaction.
Okay.
That's so funny. Okay, my third and final overall pick is Wayne's World. Mm-hmm. It's so good. Shout out to Canadian Mike Myers for creating this masterpiece.
Yeah.
It's so good. A gun rack. I don't own a gun, let alone multiple guns, to necessitate an entire rack. It's so good.
Saucer Lindsay says, "We're having a saucer sleepover."
Okay, that's funny. You have to wear matching PJs.
We could do it here, baby. Here at work. Everybody brings their own sleeping bag.
We'll roll out the TV, like
Yeah.
Bill Nye style.
And watch Total Recall.
3 knockers.
All right, Reese, your third pick.
My final pick, I don't think you can ever watch too many times. Grown Ups. Gets everybody involved. Everybody has some kind of memory with it. It's an easy one for the
Adam
sleepover.
Sandler, David Spade,
A star-studded lineup. They don't
star-studded.
make
Yeah.
them like that anymore.
You know what I love about Adam Sandler is he creates these movies and he gets to go on vacation with all of his best friends and make out with hot chicks that he casts in the movies.
Living.
He's living
And
the
now
dream.
he's even transitioned from like making out with hot chicks all the time as his like thing to he's grown up. And now he's just casting his family and they're going on dope vacations.
Yep.
And he's like giving his kids a acting career.
I have to confess something.
Yeah.
I hate grown-ups.
Tell us why.
It is specifically because I cannot stand Rob Schneider. I have this
in real life too.
deep hatred for Rob Schneider. And anything he touches, I can't stand.
And he's
I
a
won't
bigger
watch it.
part of that than he is a lot of the Sandler movies, right? Like usually he's got like that character that you can do it. Just
Yeah.
He's in it too much. And I
Yeah.
think he's so unfunny. I just can't stand him.
I like that angle. Thank you for that. Thank you for speaking your truth.
So you've never watched Benchwarmers?
I have watched Benchwarmers. I
And?
hate him.
Yeah.
Can't remember the rest of the movie. I just know
he
I
got
don't like him.
he got
He's very political on Twitter.
kicked out mid-set at a comedy show in Regina, I heard.
He made a
Nobody
pass
laughed.
at my friend Jill once.
That's allowed. Jill's hot.
He said, "Wow, you have a beautiful smile." And she went, "Rob Schneider just made a pass at me. Pass on me? Pass."
Pass at me. But that's allowed.
Yeah. The smile comment. It's
yeah, that's a
fine.
nice thing to say.
But we were like, "He wants you."
Yeah.
She's like, yuck.
Eli's there.
Eli's
telling
just
her
like,
no.
"Don't do it, girl."
Standing
Run.
across the bar being like,
Staring him down. I haven't blinked once.
Okay, have we all gotten 3 in? I don't
No,
think Eli
I need one
has.
more.
Okay.
Eli's got one more, yeah.
I don't know what direction to go with this last one. I'm torn here. But I think I'm going to stick in the action route here. We're going like older movies. I'm going to go for Terminator 2.
Ooh, that's gonna trump my Total Recall pick because
I can't believe
it's a better Schwarzenegger.
I was gonna
movie.
say, I
you
can't
brought him
believe we
up,
have
that's
2
what I thought
Arnie
of.
movies in the top 3. But I guess, like, when you think to, like, being with your buddies, you know, you're in the basement, you're watching a movie, I think it's nostalgic to have an Arnie presence on your screen.
We need another character like that to kind of swoop in to be a true like action star who's huge. Like I think
Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock was
But
the
he's the
last big
same
one.
in every movie. Can we admit it?
Yeah, I mean he's there because he's the same in every movie though. Like they cast him for that role usually. You know what movie he's in that I actually have enjoyed a lot? I enjoyed a lot more than I thought I would.
The Tooth Fairy?
Is the new Jumanji spinoff. Like the
I
latest
actually really liked those ones.
really good.
Yeah.
Huh.
Him and Jack Black.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Jack Black makes every movie better.
The redheaded girl, the actress in it, is absolute
Which redhead is
smoke
it?
too.
I get them all mixed up. Jessica Chastain, Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, it's all the same.
It's one of them.
It's one of them.
There's a third one.
It's whoever's married to the guy from SNL, Scarlett Johansson.
New Jumanji.
Oh no, she's in the Jurassic Park movie. See, they're all the same.
Okay, let's go through our picks.
Spitfire.
Her name is Karen Gillan.
Oh.
She plays
one of the other
Ruby
redheads.
Roundhouse. And she is spectacular. She's Scottish, so it's a bit of like my roots, you know?
Classic.
She'd let me wear a kilt to the wedding.
Are you wearing a kilt to your
No.
wedding?
I haven't
been
fit
vetoed
into my
already?
kilt since I was 17. It would only fit a leg now. So I can wear it as like my garter.
There you go.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, what are your top 3? We'll all go through ours really quick, and then we'll get it up in the chat.
I went with The Ring, Airplane, and Total Recall.
I went with She's the Man, Goofy Movie, and Wayne's World.
I had Step Brothers, The Dark Knight, and Grown Ups.
I had 21 Jump Street, Blade, and Terminator 2.
All right, get that poll up. Let's see who wins. I'm nervous.
Pretty intense around here.
I think it's going to be close. Everyone came through.
I've never been part of 3 stars of anything. I love this.
Welcome.
I always vote on it.
Reese is off to a hot start. Oh,
What?
we forgot to tell you that Reese's family all watches the show.
All of his
Oh,
like second
okay.
cousins vote for him.
And then, yeah,
Awesome.
he's got a huge family.
Really,
They have
these guys have just been getting dominated the last couple weeks.
Reese's
They're
family
getting
has
nervous.
a hockey tournament, and it's just his family, and he doesn't know some of the other players on teams.
Oh,
That's how many
That's
family
how many
members
family
he has.
members, yeah.
And they're
So-
in the chat.
Good luck.
is this the hockey tournament where you like battle across the train tracks?
I don't know.
Oh, that's actually a different one.
What? What's that one?
That one's just called North versus South. And whoever's on the north side of the tracks plays the south side of the tracks.
They come out and do a musical number.
Yeah, it sounds like
I was
it.
going to say West Side Story.
Yellow Jacket Street Gang. All right, let's get into the
Hilarious.
Oscars this year. This is the Sauce Oscar Show. Don't forget that you can get signed up and be a part of the pool. We got some sick prizes, as we mentioned.
Yep.
And Eli is our local movie master. We've reached out to a few of the theater companies.
2 of them, 2 separate companies. They have not written me back. I'm going to keep harassing them
Yeah,
until
we're going
someone
to keep
responds.
trying. We want to get you hooked up with free movies. And then
Yes, my
once a
dream.
week, check in and give us like the movie to watch on the weekend or whatever.
Sweet.
So we're gonna make.
We're
that
working on
happen.
it,
We're working
okay?
on it.
If anyone knows people that work at the cinemas, they want people back in their
Yeah.
seats. Why aren't they responding to emails?
Or else we're never gonna feature a movie again. Just Oilers. That's all we're gonna talk about moving
That's
forward.
right.
And shout out to the Oilers. I also want some tickets to the game. If you want me to talk about them,
It's going to be way more difficult.
I want front row. Or else we're gonna talk about the Flames.
Oof.
No, I don't.
No,
wanna,
thanks.
Don't want to threaten.
All right, Eli, before people fill out their saucy Oscar pool, what are your thoughts on this year's nominees? You've watched all 10?
I have. I watched Hamnet last night.
So
you
did
as
he.
well, Ryder?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the last one I had, and it was awesome.
it was so
I
good.
really liked it.
Yeah. It was crazy that, like, as the characters were realizing how important Shakespeare was, I was realizing how important Shakespeare was. Like, there
Yeah.
was this weird, oh, man. Like, I wanted to put my hand up like everybody else did at the end.
Just
it was,
reach out and
yeah,
feel
yeah.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
it was just, yeah. What a
He's not just
spectacular
shitty
movie.
Latin tutor.
Do you think that it has a chance to upset and win?
I don't
Best
think it has a
Picture?
chance for Best Picture.
No.
I think that Jessie Buckley will easily win
Best Actress.
Best Actress. I don't think there's even a competition there. She was so good. In the last like 20 minutes of that movie, when she's watching the play,
Yeah.
every time it showed her face, I just started tearing up. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, like she was just so good.
It's crazy that with a facial expression you can understand the pain.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
saying nothing, but I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
I feel everything
I
you're
got
saying right
goosebumps
now.
again. That movie is so good.
Yeah.
I think there is a chance it surprises and upsets. I did
could.
see though the expert on the Rotten Tomatoes, like how they have the critic score was 87, which I think if those are the types of people, the experts that are voting on what movie should win, 87 is probably not high enough to get it done. But
Probably not. Who knows? They're letting anyone vote in the Academy these days.
well, anybody
True.
that doesn't like that movie overthought it. That's kind of what I thought. Like, if you just take it for what it's worth, it's just so special. And even like the way it kind of explains death in a understandable way somehow, which I don't think a movie that I remember has been able to do that.
Yeah.
I kind of felt what that might be like someday, and that's how heavy is that when you're just sitting on your couch?
I also love the idea of talking about death and like moving on after death without religion as well. Like, it wasn't he's going to heaven or there's this like religious aspect, but it was like, where is he going? Like, literally don't know, and it's physically showing that, which I thought was fantastic. I really like that.
There's a really cool scene. I don't know if you ever watched the series Dying for Sex. It's about a true story of a woman who was diagnosed with cancer, left her husband and went on like dating apps and just went on this whole like sexual journey because she knew she was going to die. And there's a scene where she's sitting down with the nurse that works in the care unit that when you just know it's inevitable you're going to pass, and the nurse breaks down what it feels like to die and what the last 24 hours or last couple days are, and listening to her break down the passing away actually calmed my nerves as someone who's very scared to die. The way she breaks it down made it sound so peaceful. Wow. So highly recommend that. Even if you don't want to watch the whole series, even though you should, because it's very good. Rob Delaney's in it and he's hilarious and awesome in it. But it's like one of the final scenes and I loved it. Just speaking of death. Anyway, I digress.
No, what an important thing. If you can spend your life not being afraid of death, that's saving you a lot of anxious minutes.
Totally. Anyway, so we loved Hamnet. Good to know.
Hamnet was great.
Let's agree to check off some ones that will not win Best Picture.
Okay. Train Dreams.
Dreams, won't win Best
It
Picture.
won't win, but it was really good.
Really sad.
Great. Another super sad one about grief.
Yeah. And my God, like what some people are going through, that if you don't experience that kind of grief, you just never know. But like so heavy. Yeah. Train Dreams was...
I thought it was beautiful.
Solid
it was
9 out
so
of 10
well as well.
Yeah,
looked great.
So could it win in another category of like?
Totally, I think it has chances in other categories, but not Best Picture.
Okay.
So that one, well worth a watch, especially if you're feeling like not being sad, but just being like
you could use a cry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels good to cry.
Like I'm thinking like a rainy day with a big blanket and just. I'd watch Train Dreams again.
I do think with Train Dreams, being a Netflix movie also kills its chance of Best Picture.
Interesting.
Because it's such a it's a limited theatrical release for those ones,
right?
And then because they want it on Netflix, they want you to watch it there, and just less people are gonna watch that like in theaters.
Did you hear the news that I was telling Menzies?
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
the longer
that's
windows.
exciting.
Yeah, that's great.
So they'll start making them for theaters again. Maybe that was one of the reasons Train Dreams was so captivating too. Is if it was built for a TV. I watched it on a TV.
Exactly.
We haven't talked about Sentimental Value. That's another one I actually did watch. I forgot to bring that up when Menzies was here.
So you're at 4.
I thought it was good. What were your thoughts on Sentimental Value? Also an emotional film.
Yeah, we're starting off with the heavy ones.
So many sad films. That one was great, but I had a horrible theater experience watching it, which really skewed my view of the film.
What happened?
There was this group of 4 people that sat in front of me. They came about 10 minutes late to the movie. So already I'm like, whatever. And I like to go sit in the back of the theater. I was pretty high. I'd smoked a little bit before, if I'm allowed to say that on
Yeah,
camera
you're
now.
fine, yeah.
And I brought my outside food and drinks. I'm just sitting. I go sit right at the back because I'm like, I won't bother anyone back here. And they sit right in front of me. The theater's pretty much empty. They sit right in front of me. And they're on their phones the entire time.
No.
Full brightness. This one girl starts watching TikToks at one point. Volume on. She's showing it to the guy beside her. TikTok, Snapchat, everything. I was blown away. I just haven't seen that in so long at a theater.
Yeah.
How old were these folks?
Late 20s.
What?
Like too old to be doing this.
We're better than this.
Like this is a choice. You chose to came here.
That is the wrong movie to go to if you're not gonna pay attention to.
It's like quiet and sad and great performances. And I'm like, damn.
That sucks.
I felt like there was a lot of similarities between the lead actress performance in Sentimental Value and in Hamnet. It was just so much more the subtle version in Sentimental Value. But another rock star acting performance.
This one focuses more on the relationship between a strained relationship between a father and a daughter. Or daughters, I guess.
Yeah, there was some pretty damn epic scenes in that too, where you feel like you're in the room. Hey?
And you're like, I shouldn't be here listening to this conversation.
Some of them aren't comfortable.
Yeah.
Some of them, are pretty ugly, but yeah, it's a great movie. Okay, so
Okay, so
we've
we
got those checked off.
Any chance of anyone in those in sentimental value winning for their performance, or no?
I think she would probably be the runner-up for Best Actress, but I just don't think.
I don't think she was nominated. I think he was. I think the dad was.
No, she
Four
is.
of them have been nominated.
Oh,
All four
what?
actors in that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Cool.
two
Two for supporting.
The
supporting
sister?
actress,
Yeah.
lead actress, and lead male or supporting actor,
Yeah, supporting actor.
not lead. Yeah.
Cool.
F1, great.
Oh, F1 was awesome, but it won't
Really?
win Best Picture.
No.
Yeah. I saw it in IMAX, and it was so cool.
Would you bring it to the cabin?
No, because I'd bring Top Gun Maverick.
Oh,
It was
so
like
good.
a
They're
Top
like
Gun
the same
Maverick
movie, but
light.
Top Gun Maverick's better.
Top
Same
Gun
director.
Maverick, speaking of bad theater experiences, we went and we got the worst seats in the house. We were very front row. So the whole time, my neck and
Yeah.
Oh.
And the planes were like too loud.
Yeah.
I was like, turn it down.
I'm getting a little bit tired of the storyline of like the arch nemesis who ends up being a teammate, and then the like top guy passes things over so that he can have his chance.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I get it, but it's been done so many times, and I think maybe it was done so well. Like looking back to Armageddon, for example, had kind of this similar. The young guy gets his chance.
Yeah.
And that movie was so good that they've just tried to remake that storyline so many times now that like F1 was exactly what you thought it would be.
Yeah.
But it was action packed as shit.
It was awesome. And
Was
they'll keep
Brad looking
remaking that.
good? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, he was looking good.
I think it was maybe his worst acting performance I've ever seen, but I didn't care because the movie was.
Now River runs through it. That's another story.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
old
yeah.
school young Brad Pitt.
I'd like to see him like take on a role that really challenges him again. Because
Here's a
this one, like
question.
this one, you could do that job in your sleep.
Brad Pitt loves characters where he's eating in a lot of scenes. Was he eating a lot in F1? Because he loves to like eat apples in Ocean's 11. He's always eating food in. Oh man, there's a couple other films.
It's because he gets the jaw
the
going.
jawline is
and then
chiseled.
the ladies are going.
Anyway, okay, so not going to win anything. F1 off the list. Sentimental value off the list.
F1, I don't think it won Best Picture. I could see it winning in like sound or FX or something.
Fair.
Yeah. I think I picked it for one of the awards at least.
Yeah,
for the
so
pool.
remember that when you're filling out your saucer pool.
Keep an eye out.
And it was cool. I also thought it was dope. The races in the city, they did a really good job, which I'm sure was incredibly challenging to like.
Stunt drivers.
You see what they do to have to shut down all the roads for the actual races. So I don't know if they were filming like the days before an actual race went down or whatever. It didn't look like it was CGI. I don't know. It just felt like there was some cool challenges that they tackled.
Yeah, it was cool.
Frankenstein. This one to me, I watched it like Frankenstein.
What do you mean?
Well, I watched the first 5 minutes and then I had a nap and then I watched the next body part and then I watched the next. You know how they put together
Yeah.
Frankenstein? That's it. So I don't feel like I have like a legitimate
Opinion.
take on this or a fair one. What did you think of Frankenstein?
I think this is another one that won't win because it's also a Netflix movie. Didn't have the longer theatrical release. I thought it was fun. It was a good take on the Frankenstein story. I think it was the best Frankenstein like movie I've seen.
Version of
version of
Frankenstein.
that story.
Okay.
I thought that was really good.
That's
right.
good to know.
What else do we got? Begonia.
You didn't. See, this one is so divided. Either people love it or they're like, eh.
I didn't really like it.
I liked it.
I think Menzies really summed up something from the movie that I hadn't even really thought about, and it's that the characters in it
You're not rooting for any of them.
really committed to it, but you weren't committed to any of the characters in
Yeah.
it. You're just like, I don't need to see this. And I think we all deal with so much of the conspiracy shit online. You like the rants and raves from your uncles or guys that you went to high school with. They're like, I just want to like. There was a few times I just wanted to close my laptop on the movie because I was like, this is too real.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And like, spoiler alert, I didn't like seeing that they were right.
Sure.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you clock that part
Yeah.
of the movie and you're like, oh, really?
Brett disagrees in the chat.
Begonia was phenomenal. Yeah, we'll see if Emma Stone can win. I mean, if she beats out, what was her name from Hamnet?
Jessie Buckley.
Jessie Buckley. That would be shocking, but I also wouldn't surprise me because it happens all the time.
Yeah, she seems to be
She was so good as Cruella Duvel.
A real
Yeah,
fave.
she's nominated all the time.
Yeah.
She's a good actress.
She's in the contention all the time. She is a great actor.
Apparently, have you seen If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You?
Yes.
Yes,
I did see that
and
one.
you said you didn't. It didn't resonate with you because you're not a mother. So it's more so for parents, but it's also very heavy. Just a heads up. But Rose Byrne in that, apparently,
She was really good.
unreal. Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue. That's about the Neil Diamond tribute band.
That's a
true
crazy
story.
nomination, by the way.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure she was good, but she's not going to win.
I had a fun time in that movie, but I was like, I'm going to forget about this in 12 hours.
Yeah.
So if you were to guess, I think Jessie Buckley is the absolute favorite to win this thing. If
But
somebody wanted to vote
if there was an upset.
in the sauce Oscars pool, who would you say is like the second favorite?
Oh, I think it would be Rose Byrne.
Yeah?
And
I
If I'd
agree.
Legs, I'd Kick
And
You.
I haven't even seen it. I just have a feeling.
I think she would run away with this category if Jessie Buckley wasn't in it.
Is that right, hey?
I think she's fantastic.
So you never know.
All right, let's get to the next. We've got this. I hate to say, it was my least favorite of the movies, The Secret Agent. And when I was telling you, asking you what you had seen, and I said I hadn't seen The Secret Agent yet, I think you said, "Oh, that's a good one."
I like that one a lot.
You did, hey?
Another one that I don't see as a best picture, and I really liked the movie, but I'm like, this isn't an Oscar best picture movie.
Is it all subtitled?
It's a mix. It's like
There's a few.
Spanish,
Just like
English.
sentimental value as well. Just
Yeah.
a heads up, you'll have to read for that
but it is a
one.
foreign film.
Okay.
Yeah. It's nominated for best international feature as well.
I would say even more so than Sentimental Value. Like Sentimental had more English scenes than.
Okay.
But
you didn't
close.
care for it. What's it about? Can you tell? I mean, obviously, it's about a secret agent.
Yeah, like even kind of at a loss.
Is it an action film? Is it a whodunit? Is it a dark comedy? What is it?
It's a little bit of everything. Kind of. It really like changes its tone throughout the whole movie. But it's about this guy he's on the run from something. Like he's changed his identity and left, and he has a kid who he wants to be with and like spend his life with, but he can't. And there's these weird logistics, and someone sent a hitman after him, but they don't know his identity and they don't really know who he is, so they're looking for him. And he's just trying to like live his life in this town so he can get a passport and get out of there.
And like he wasn't a bad guy. He's a university professor who created the lithium battery. And there was
Shout out.
a company that wanted the rights to it, and so they wanted him gone because then they'd profit from.
Yeah.
So I think that's the main reason.
Yeah, he gets
the
screwed over
hitman-
by a big company. And he
The
wasn't
one
gonna win
part
this
I
lawsuit.
just couldn't put together, his kid was addicted to sharks. And
yeah.
nothing really like
No, nothing happened with
the
that.
shark with the leg in it. Did we ever find out whose leg that was?
No. Oh, well, there was that one scene with the leg.
Yeah.
That was
the weird
but it-
dream. I don't
which
know.
was Awesome.
There was some cool scenes in it that just didn't make any sense to me, and maybe
Yeah.
I just wasn't in the zone. Like
Maybe it needs to. It's a more artistic take than you were.
Well, it's going for this like whole narrative, and then at one point it just like stops, and it plays like a short film in the middle of it, basically.
Yeah.
Of this leg hopping around and like killing people.
I feel like I would hate this movie.
I think so too, and like it's one of those movies that I think if you end up on this,
You're done. You're
done.
cooked.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and maybe I did that. I
Yeah.
don't like remember picking up my phone, but it didn't grab me enough to keep me
That's
off
fair.
of it.
Yeah.
So I would say it was maybe not my least favorite, but the one I just understood the least.
Okay.
It was pretty long too. It's like
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Yeah,
It
we got to
could've been
stop with
shorter.
that.
And 2 hours and 50 minutes of reading. You're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, and there was a point where it felt like it ended, and then you looked and there was 28 minutes left. of it.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
were
yeah,
literally
yeah.
talking about this with
And
Menzies.
the turn at that point I didn't like. I was,
No, I didn't either.
Yeah.
It was so unsatisfying.
and then
just
the
like,
ending,
ugh.
I didn't even know
It was a little confusing at the
who
end.
the kid, if it was the kid. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I didn't
feel
know who
that-
it was for a bit.
I felt that way about The Housemaid. I don't know if you saw that with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, I did see that one.
30 minutes left didn't need to happen. Like when Amanda Seyfried is driving away and ha 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 ha, I was like, end the movie.
Yeah.
Roll the credits. We're done.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we got to stop with that unnecessary last 30 minutes.
Do you think we were talking about this a little earlier too? Do you think it's because you get paid more for the more minutes that you can keep people?
I don't know.
Like, is Netflix probably paying more for every
Time
every
spent.
minute that people
I don't know.
watch?
I think the movie that was like the worst for this, where the ending just keeps going, but it's a great movie, was Return of the King. The end of that movie, there's probably an hour of it where
I've
it's
never
like,
seen it.
here's 6 endings we're just gonna hit you with, and it keeps going and keeps going. And I love.
Oh, it's
that
a Lord
movie.
of the Rings movie.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Got it.
They just wrap up everyone's story and
Right.
keeps going and going.
Stop
and going.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've been
so-
trying to get my kid to watch Lord of the Rings, but I think she would get bored. Like, it kind of feels like there's a group of people that just went for a really long walk.
That is pretty much the plot.
Like, it's obviously more than that, but like to a kid who's not interested in it, they might just kind of feel
That's
that way.
great. Okay.
Saucy Amber back to F1 says they did film during the races.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
That
So
makes
like
sense.
they got some actual shots from the races and stuff. That makes it a little bit more badass too.
Yeah, super cool.
So I think we have now one battle after another that we haven't talked about with you yet, and Sinners, which are the two
And Marty Supreme.
faves. And Marty Supreme. All right, let's get into that first. Marty Supreme.
Timothée Chalamet, who, by the way, offended all of the opera and ballet industry recently. I don't know if you guys heard this quote from him. He's in hot water being like, nobody cares about that stuff. So now all these ballerinas and opera singers are using the sound clip of him chirping their industry. And then they're doing these badass TikTok videos where like people are doing like point ballet and showing their scars and their bloody feet, and opera singers. It's actually a
And,
really
like,
cool
and absolutely
trend.
packed stadiums.
Yes.
Where they're dancing, or I guess theaters
So
where
anyway,
they're dancing.
so that's the whole Timothée Chalamet news right now. He's a little bit of a
Scandalous.
he thinks he's everything in a bag of chips.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
that
yeah.
quote? Everything in a bag of potato chips or
Sure.
whatever.
And you know what? I'm eating it all up. I love Timothée Chalamet.
Well, listen, and I love his sister. Have you ever watched Sex Lives of College Girls?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's funny. It's a
Okay.
show on HBO/Crave. It was canceled, but the first couple seasons, laugh out loud funny. Timothée Chalamet's sister, so good.
So Marty Supreme, I thought, was good, but I thought without his acting performance, it would have just been good. I thought the movie was actually like pretty good, but it leaned so much on him being tremendous in it.
So it's based off of a real table tennis player from the 50s.
Yeah,
That's who he's
Sort of,
portraying.
Yeah, very roughly.
Okay.
So your thoughts were you loved it.
These last 3 movies were my favorite 3 movies.
Okay.
we got. I loved it. I thought it was so good, so funny. I think the casting in this movie was great, which I hate because Kevin O'Leary was in it.
Yeah.
Yes, but was he
And
great
he
in it?
sucked. Oh, he was so good in it.
Oh, that's
Because you
piss off.
hated
Just
him
himself.
Yeah,
And-
you hated him in it in very similar ways
hated
to
him.
like
He's
when he
just
gets
himself.
when he gets cocky on Shark Tank. And
No,
you're
he
like,
literally
this
apparently
guy's such an egomaniac.
he was a
Yeah.
nightmare on set. The director
surprised.
would be like, "All right, we got to do another take," and Kevin O'Leary would be like, "No, I think that's good," and the director would have to be like, "That's not how this works, Kevin.
Yeah.
We're doing it again."
But it actually came through like pretty good. I don't think he could play any other character than that.
No, he was good in that. He
But-
had this line about like being a vampire at one point, which
Uh-huh.
is funny. I like that. But it was good. I thought the opening title sequence was the best opening title sequence ever. It's just got like Marty Supreme's sperm flying through the air
Right.
while it reads all the names.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Brilliant.
I was dying laughing. I was like, what am I watching right
That's
now?
true. And it actually like showed that there was a pregnancy that was going to be a pretty big part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it was ridiculous. It was funnier than I was expecting it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was laughing more than people in the theater were laughing. I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't be laughing at this one. That was a bit of an offensive joke. Maybe tone it down a bit. But I liked it.
It was interesting to me that he could be like play an anti-hero that was so dislikable, had so many dislikable traits, but you still were rooting for him.
It was weird because he was such a douchebag.
Yeah.
It's just the worst. And he's screwing over everyone. But it's like, I kind of want to see him succeed.
Yeah. Like this guy's grinding at least.
Do
Like,
you think he'll win Best Actor?
I think it's so tough this year. But I think this is his best performance in a movie.
Okay.
Which is saying a lot.
And it's
'cause I
all
think
he
he's had
wants.
good
He's had some
performances.
very good
Yeah.
performances.
And I think especially after his speech last year at like the Golden Globes,
When
or
he was
whatever it
like, "This
where
is
he's like,
I live and breathe."
yeah, I'm in the pursuit of greatness.
Yeah.
I was like, that was cool.
yeah.
And when
hope he gets
Leonardo DiCaprio hugged him at the Golden Globes, this previous Golden Globes, he was kind of passing the torch in a way. It's like, if Leo doesn't win, I hope it's you is kind of the
Yeah,
vibe
I don't
got.
think Leo wins this year. I think I heard Ethan Hawke's performance was incredible in.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen it either, but now I want to watch it because he apparently is the underdog of that one that could beat
For
Timothée
Blue
Chalamet.
Moon, which is a movie I've never heard of. Sorry.
So it's kind of a 2-horse race. Michael B. Jordan could.
Yeah, I think it's Michael B. Jordan or Timothée Chalamet.
So Michael B. Jordan played twins. He played 2 separate characters
Yeah.
in Sinners. What were your thoughts about Sinner?
Oh, that was my favorite.
Yeah.
It's been dethroned now, but I've seen that one. That's the one I've seen the most on this list. I've seen it like 3 times in the year, and it was so good, just so entertaining. It's like I think I could watch this with almost anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that movie. If you're like you haven't seen it yet, I'll watch it with you.
Yeah.
And I don't say that about many movies. Like I don't like watching movies numerous times.
It was Reese that was telling us how good it was. He's like, you guys haven't seen Sinners yet?
Yeah.
People get like offended if you're like, I haven't seen it.
Well, and it was so cool too in it. Like we'll try not to do too many spoilers here, but there was the starting scene did such a good job of being like, what the hell is going to happen in this movie? Because then it goes into a lengthy duration where what you see in the first scene doesn't really come up, and you're
Until
like,
the
what is
very
going to
end.
happen here?
Yeah.
And which actually was such a good hook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like truly some underlying issues that like are real life issues tackled in a way that like, oh, is that what they're referring to right now? And then like, oh yeah, that is definitely what they're referring to.
Plus
right
a
now.
mix of vampires, like
Yeah,
Just splash.
bring it on.
great.
And like it's being considered a horror movie, I think. Which
Yeah, that's like what it's labeled as, but it's not.
right.
It's a little
It's
scary, yeah.
but it's not a horror movie. There's scary parts, and vampires are scary, and there's like it's violent. But I wouldn't say it's horror.
Yeah, some of the
loved
fight
the last
scenes are
scene.
unreal in it.
But the last scene right before the credits roll and how short that last scene is when you see
Yeah.
what ends up happening. I loved that.
Yeah.
That's how you end a movie.
Truly well put together. Like with what that script was, they couldn't have done a better job. Casting,
That's so
directing,
good.
it was just tremendous.
And I thought Michael B. Jordan playing 2 characters was just awesome.
Well, it was kind of
do
cool
you
because
do that?
at times
Yeah.
you felt like the characters were so much alike, but they're twins, so they should be. Of
course.
But then other times you really got to see how diverse
They did a
the.
great job of being 2 separate people.
Yeah. And I didn't
So
realize
impressed.
because I went into watching Sinners without knowing anything. So that first initial scene where he is leaned up against the vehicle as both characters, one smoking, the other whatever is going on, I was like, this is amazing how they
When
created
they're like, "Are you
this.
guys brothers? Or no, are you twins?" And I think he just says, "No, just brothers." And you're like,
But
"Oh, they're definitely twins."
It's so good.
Something like that.
That was another one I saw in IMAX, which was so good in IMAX because there was parts of it they shot on IMAX cameras. So when they like first enter the barn, it like goes into this big party they're having, the whole aspect ratio changed in the theater. So you're seeing on like the standard view or whatever, and as they're walking up, the whole thing just gets bigger. So the whole time while they're in the barn and doing the whole like there's a dancing and song sequence, it's all just massive and so cool.
That
Oh,
scene was
wow.
incredible too.
Amazing,
When the
that
electric
scene.
guitar player,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like you're like, wait a minute, what's happening here? And then it's just boom, boom, boom. It was
And I've
beautiful.
talked to some people who I didn't watch that movie with who have talked about that scene and they're like, oh, I didn't quite get it. Like that was weird or whatever. I totally disagree with that. I just thought it was so cool. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
seeing like the just different generations of song and music through this one scene. It was
Absolutely.
So cool.
I screwed up the quote. It's "Are you guys twins?" No, we cousins.
Oh, right.
Was the quote.
Thanks, everyone.
Great quote. Great
Yeah.
quote. And then one battle after another.
This one's my favorite.
It is. It's number one. Hey.
Yeah, number 1. And I think it'll win.
I feel like my buddy may have wrecked it for me when he said it felt like it was cosplay anarchy. And I was like, oh, now that I think about that, like I almost wish I wouldn't have heard that. But
I'm surprised that the daughter wasn't nominated because that
Yeah,
acting
yeah,
performance,
too.
she blew me away. I'm actually like kind of pissed she didn't get nominated.
well, especially like in that supporting actress role is what she would have been nominated for. It wasn't like she was in the lead actress role. And as a supporting actress, she was spectacular.
so good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it was Tiana Taylor who got a nomination. That.
Exactly. And she was barely in the
only it for
movie.
the first 20 minutes.
She
or
was
so.
good.
The mom, yeah, but I'm surprised the daughter didn't get it.
How
She
about
was badass.
She was really good.
too,
Yeah,
though.
she
Like her
was.
character, like
For the limited amount of screen time she got, she was great.
how about Sean Penn's performance?
Oh,
Whoa.
Another character like Kevin O'Leary, where like
You
hated
hate
him.
Yeah.
Even him smoking a dart at the Golden Globes openly at his table, I was like, this is the vibe. This is the vibe of what you're bringing to the film. And you're like, you are that person.
His character was just so slimy.
So slimy.
So your favorite is One Battle After Another.
Yeah, One Battle After Another.
Do you think it wins Best Picture?
Yeah.
It takes it this year.
Yeah.
And then it might get upset by Sinners, though. Like, that's what I'm like, which one is it going to be? It would be kind of shocking if Sinners beats One Battle After Another, but I also wouldn't really be surprised.
It does feel like every once in a while, though, we get blindsided with one.
Yeah.
It's
Like
going to be Train Dreams
It
or
seems
something.
like everybody's talking about those two movies because of how much they were nominated and how much success they've had at other awards.
Yeah.
But you never know.
But you never know.
Hamnet might win.
And I think Hamnet is the underdog this year if there is one that sneaks in.
I think the thing going in at this too is like One Battle After Another was my favorite, but there's so much of the narrative going into these voting things too.
Yep.
And the voting body for that now is like over 8,000 people, I think, that vote on
Is
these
that
movies.
right, hey?
Yeah, they expanded it so much because it just wasn't diverse before, and it was
Fair.
like these same 100 white guys that were voting before.
Yeah.
That's right.
So they've expanded like crazy, but so many of them were like, oh, I didn't even watch all the movies. I think they now this year finally made it a requirement to
Good.
watch all the movies because they didn't do that before, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
But so much that narrative plays a part in what gets voted on and what wins.
One of my biggest frustrations with the Academy Awards and what wins is in the past, if you made a movie about acting,
You always won.
it like resonated with the voters
the
because they
Oscar-bait
were all
movies.
like, yeah, this is me. I feel myself in this movie. Whereas the average person's like, what?
That's why I couldn't get into the latest Seth Rogen show on Apple. Because it was all about like the acting industry. It had Catherine O'Hara in it.
Yeah.
What was that called? The producers?
Industry.
The
Anyway.
heck was that show called? Anyway,
But
I didn't care for it.
Birdman is an example for me, which was a
Yeah.
good movie, but like it won Best Picture, and to me, there's no chance that wins if it was about any other industry but the one where the people were voting.
Yeah.
Felt
They're like,
represented.
oh, that's literally me.
yeah.
I did that.
I did that. That was my like 20s.
The Studio. That's what it was called.
right, yeah.
I did not. I was like, this is not for me. And I love Catherine O'Hara. I wanted to like stick with it. And I was like, nope, it's too inside.
So I guess if there was a movie that leans towards, it could be Hamnet, just based on the fact that it, is about plays.
Yeah.
That if people grew up in the acting world, they would have obviously had more of an attachment to Shakespeare. But we'll see. It is the 98th Academy Oscar
This
Awards
Sunday.
This Sunday. Make sure you get your picks in for our pool. It's super easy to fill out.
Yep.
And some great prizes there for first place.
Thank you for joining us on The Sauce today, Eli.
Thank you. Before I go, can I add one more thing?
Yeah.
Please.
There's a movie that I think was snubbed from any kind of voting, and this director's been snubbed in the history of the Oscars. He's
And
never
this is
done
this
anything.
year it was
This
snubbed?
year, I think it was snubbed.
Okay.
And it's No Other Choice by Park Chan-wook. He's never been nominated for the Oscars, and I think it's a crime. And this movie was in my top 3 favorite movies this year.
Really?
2025
So good.
South Korean black comedy thriller.
Yeah. He's also directed Old Boy and The Handmaiden, which neither of those got Oscar nominations.
Well,
when
what
they
the
came out.
heck?
He's fantastic. I thought this was one of the best.
Where
movies
did
of
you
the year.
watch it?
I watched this. It was playing at the Edmonton International Film Festival. They got a special like film festival release copy of it because it wasn't on digital or anything yet. So I got to watch it there. It was sold out. It was awesome.
Huh. Okay, sweet. I'm going to have to give that one a go.
Hell
There you
yeah,
go.
we've
Good.
got some homework, everyone. We got some movies to catch up on. Maybe when we go to the cabin and have a big saucy sleepover.
I want to.
Awesome, Eli. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
you guys.
appreciate you, man.
Of course,
That's
anytime.
awesome. Thank you for your time.
A bit of a different episode here on The Sauce today, but I mean, we're getting ready. It's Oscar season, baby.
Yep. That was fun. I've never been this excited for the Academy Awards ever. After
So
like,
funny. Last night,
forcing myself to watch 10.
Ryder's like, I need the TV. I'm working. And I went, relax. You can have the TV.
That's what I called it every time I went to watch
It's like,
a
I'm
movie.
studying.
I pack a lunch kit. Well, off to work.
All right, let's get into our bets of the day, and then we will let you guys go. This segment brought to you by Sports Interaction Sportsbook and Casino. Every game's your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook. 19 plus, please play responsibly. If you bet on the Oilers last night, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Sucks, man.
Yeah. it was pretty wild earlier this week. Menzies, who was on the show today, said, I think the Oilers might beat Colorado and then lose to Dallas and then lose to St. Louis. Let's hope he wasn't right with that, because that's not good. We need this win tonight. Then the road trip goes 3-1. If we lose, it's a 2-2 road trip, and we come back kind of with our tail between our legs.
So I'm going with the Oilers to win tonight.
Yes.
And anytime goal scorer, we're due. Let's get a Zach Hyman goal.
All right.
You never know.
Good pick.
I'm excited.
I didn't send Reese my picks. Are you ready to piece this together Frankenstein style while I say it aloud?
Yeah. He's thrilled.
I'm going to go with an Oilers win as well. We're going to go with an Oilers score first, which I think they need to come out of the gate on fire. And I think the way the ending of that last game went last night, that they need to. They know they need to. Connor fighting. Guys are going to be going. And we're also going to put a Connor McDavid goal on that ticket. Oilers score first, Oilers win, Connor McDavid goal. That's my ticket.
Okay, so you can either roll with me, Oilers win, and a Hyman goal. You can roll with Ryder, or both of us. Put it all together.
Uh-huh. If you want those bets, honestly, our DMs are always open. So reach out to us and be like, what was your bet again today? I was vibing with
I want to
it.
copy you.
Yeah.
Every game's your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. You can bet now at sportsinteraction.com/Oilersnation. 19 plus, please play responsibly. Fill out our saucy Oscar pool. It's in the description of today's show. It's also in the chat. And have a lovely weekend.
Before we go, there is a very good point that was just made by Saucy Amber. She just talked about K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, it's so good.
That should have been nominated for Best Picture.
We watched it without Charlie and enjoyed it.
When Menzies said, what's a movie you saw that like isn't really recognized at the Academy Awards that should have been? That should have been my answer. K-pop Demon Hunters was so good this year.
So good.
Anyway, thank you very much for rolling with us and for being open-minded to
a different kind of show today.
Us trying something new. If the views are terrible on it, it'll be the last time we do a movie show.
Yeah, frig off. We won't do it again.
If the views are great, we'll see you again next year at the Sauce Oscars. Sign up for our pool. Have a great weekend. Stay saucy.
Let's go Oilers.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilersnation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.